Are we recording?
Okay, now you can ask me.
Oh, you gonna fucking play D&D or what?
Let's go!
Oh, I'm a little bit excited about this one.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
me too. Okay. Here we go. We begin.
Oh, I need music.
Do we
I
need
forgot
music?
what we did last session.
I need music. I need some ambiance.
Dog, I'm incredibly disappointed.
I was chilling with Anton, right?
Oh yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, you were totally safe in your tent, chilling with Anton, having a few drinks, no danger whatsoever.
No, none.
All right, no, for real though.
For
We got to
real.
roll initiative.
We're not gonna roll initiative yet because Copycat has decided that he's going to follow Joel's request to check on the people in the tree.
Which means that we got paused and everything's happening at the same time.
Yes.
Wow. Muting.
All right. So, Copycat, as you said, you decided to go ahead and enter the tree's like glowy elevator, and the moment you do so, you see that the only button available for you to press is, I believe it was the number 7 or 8. I have to double check on that one.
I think it was
It was
7.
7.
7. There's no other button. It's just the number 7.
Well, here's a question. Can I actually reach the button, considering I'm only 3 feet tall?
Oh yeah, it's like at eye level for you. It's a magic elevator.
Oh yes, press all the buttons, Si.
Yeah, cool. So I click on 7. Click.
And the doors gently close, and at first you kind of feel a descent, and then you feel your feet starting to leave the ground.
I'm flying!
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh! Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for that. That was really cute.
No, I hate you.
Oh my god,
That
yeah,
was
okay.
so adorable.
So you're just kind of suspended for a minute while you descend and you're flying. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I'm bouncing all up and down inside that elevator. It's like a cartoon. It's almost like impossible for a Kenku to do, but I figured out a way.
Okay, well, unfortunately, all too soon, the elevator stops and your feet slowly come to rest on the floor again, and the elevator doors open, and you see the party in a stone circular room with a pedestal in the center, and as the door opens, you see Dog's character reaching for what appears to be like a small plate. A decorative small plate. Dog, would you like to describe Dilly?
You see a 6'7" figure with ram-like horns that wrap around the back of his head, come to like a little point right around his eye area. Also, he looks like a tabaxi, and he's dressed in a pinstripe zoot suit, and he's reaching for the plate.
Oh yeah, so
Probably don't quite see his eyes or face, but if you did, he has like all black eyes that are kind of opaque. They almost shimmer. And his
Okay.
teeth, his canines are gold plated, and the end of his horns have like copper encasements.
And where are the girls in relation? Gwynny, where are you? And Felicia, where are you in relation to Dilly as he's reaching for the saucer?
I think Gwynny would be kind of close to the door, not in the room, kind of with her hand up going, wait! But not succeeding.
Felicia's going to be right there. She's getting ready to grab his wrist so that he don't grab the saucer because some shit. She got reasons. So yeah, I'm right there too. And for Felicia, what you see is a woman who is wearing what appears to be a witch hat in a red velvet, kind of dark red. And there's a veil that comes down. It's a mixture of uh, like a satin and a lace, and then about the eyes, it's kind of see-through. And she's wearing a real tight red and white and black outfit, long dress. Typical, but she looks a little bit off. Her skin's kind of gray, and she's about I'd say a foot and about 9 inches shorter than this cat thing.
And Gwynny?
Gwynny is just over 3 foot tall, red-haired, red-bearded, dressed in, she is a dwarf. She is dressed in what can only be described as gypsy-type finery. Long red skirts with multicolored petticoats underneath them, a leather corset-like bodice, puffy flowing sleeves, and a paisley shawl wrapped around her shoulder. She actually has a sword at her hip, a very short, like rapier-like sword at her hip that's kind of fades in and out of view it gets wrapped up in the skirts. It's not really patently obvious. And she has these odd fingerless gloves that are of black lace.
And that, copycat, is what you see when the door opens. Gwynny is pretty close to you. Felicia's kind of halfway in between the pedestal, the elevator, and Dilly. And Dilly is just actively reaching for what you see as a very small plate on this pedestal.
Hello.
I'll stop.
So what do we see?
We see a cute little 3-foot raven with a vial string across his chest. He's like, looking up at you guys with like cartoonish googly eyes.
Who the fuck are you?
He was
these-
mimic you.
Oh no! Oh my god!
He's gonna be like,
Oh my god!
"Who the
Not
fuck are
again!
you?"
God damn it!
Is this where I say fuck this shit? We're out. Okay, meta backstory for everybody who's not laughing hysterically at this moment. We famously, as a group, had a one-shot where Dog said, "Who the fuck are you?" I said, "Who the fuck are you?" And Rand said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." And Gala was completely nonplussed. Those were the 3 phrases that started the game.
That was the only thing they didn't. So that game was over.
Gala still gets pissed about it.
And it has breached several other games as well.
It
at this
has.
point.
Yes.
So
It's just a running joke now.
as everybody's attention is towards the newcomer, I'm gonna quickly, like, I'm gonna let go of his hand, and I'm gonna be like, hold on, and I'm gonna take out my cup, and I'm gonna set it on the saucer on top of the pillar.
All right. And as you set that cup onto your saucer, it doesn't quite match up. You can tell that the pattern on the saucer and the pattern on the cup, at some point near the cup's base, they line up. And so when you originally set this cup on the saucer, nothing happens.
Hey, y'all. Hello, little one. Welcome. Are you here to kill us? Because if you are, I think that maybe you should just turn around and leave.
Me not here to kill anybody. Me was asked by Mr. Joel. Mr. Joel to check on people in tower. He said save them specifically.
Well, shit.
And we would trust someone we don't know just like that.
Y'all trusting me, and I might be Gloria's daughter or her aunt. Or I don't know at this point, y'all, but fucking come on. You look at him, he's cute as shit. Are you here to kill us?
My friend Tara was pretty cute too.
Oh, that. I can't speak for anything of that. I don't know her.
Good thing you didn't.
Yeah, you might not have survived it. Turns out she was kind of a serial killer.
So,
Kind of a
it's a
serial
pretty
killer.
little cup.
Yeah, y'all look. And then I'm gonna point out that there's like a little notch in my thing, in my cup, and it's kind of like one of them locks that you like. They got that little like the dial on it, and fucking you can dial it, and then you put the numbers in. Maybe this might be a little bit like that.
I'm confused.
Oh,
You do
I'm so
you,
confused.
dear sister.
Let
I'm
me
gonna walk over to-
meta. Let me quickly try to explain a little bit better.
Oh, no. I understand. I'm meta. I
Okay.
understand.
It's
Yes,
just Gwen.
Gwenny's being confused. Yeah.
She don't know what a padlock is.
Oh no, she knows what a padlock is. She just doesn't understand how a china cup and saucer is a padlock.
Poor Gwynny.
And how is a raven like a writing desk?
Exactly.
I'm going to move over to what's his name? Sai's character, because I don't know his name yet. And
Guy's not playing, that's four.
or Core, I'm sorry. My bad.
No problem, dude.
And just kind of look down at him from my 6'7" height.
yes, sir. How can I help you?
It's a good question. And I'm going to reach down and just pat him on the head.
Oh,
Oh.
And as I touch him, I'm going to read him.
All right. Go ahead and roll me insight. And
oh,
were you gonna say
No,
something, Miles?
no, that's all right. I was just gonna say, do I see him doing this?
Roll me perception.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh.
Are you watching, Dilly? I mean, that's.
Oh yeah, I'm very much
question.
watching.
Okay, if you're watching, then you already see this.
Okay.
What are you
12.
doing?
All right. Let's see here. Now, copycat. Dilly is touching you in a way like he's patting your head. You seem to be enjoying it, but he's also reading you. With a 12, I'm gonna say give him a quarter of information. And Dilly, what specifically are you trying to read?
Well, Dilly always his intent always in this is, can I trust you, or do I need to kill you?
Okay, so essentially, copycat. Whatever your intentions are at the circus, whether or not you want to help or harm anyone, give about a quarter of that information in whatever way you deem necessary or fit.
harm people? I don't want to harm anybody. I just came here for a job, so I can one day become famous enough to go back home.
It's empty, Charlie. Take it in the other room.
Okay. And I would get these more as feelings, as not necessarily specific things.
Right, like
So then-
he's not understanding that you're reading him, but you're hearing, kind of feeling this through your touch.
Unless I get a really good roll.
Yeah. Then you get specifics.
All right. Well, in terms of emotion, you can sense excitement. I don't know if expectation would be a emotion, but something like that. And
But what I can
happiness.
take, I think, from what you said, your overall intent is not malicious.
No,
Right.
not at all.
Got it. Good enough. Sweet. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'll just stand back to my full height and turn my back and go back over to the cup.
Okay.
Lily, we talked about this. You know we did.
What did I do?
You shouldn't try to just read people without their permission.
But what if he needs to die?
Yeah, but
It's
you
not
know,
something that needs to happen
what
immediately.
if you need to die? I mean, what would you,
Would you
what
like
if
to read
Gloria
me?
did to that? What if Gloria did that to you? I mean, wouldn't you feel a little bit raped? It's kind of creepy, man.
That's the problem. She did do it to him over and over and
Oh
over.
my God.
That's why he got so used to doing it.
You know, Mr. Kitty. If y'all don't seem like bad people, and y'all seem like you're kind of stuck in a situation where you ain't nobody benefiting. And if you can't trust the people that you're gonna be around, well then shit, you might as well just be in jail because that's all they do in there. You're just looking for somebody to backstab you. You ain't gonna get nowhere.
Have you been to jail?
You know what? I've been in worse places. Have you ever been alone for years with nothing else but your own goddamn thoughts?
No, I always at least had Gwynny.
Yeah, well, imagine Gwenny was just another part of you. And she's just a personality. She ain't even real. Well, you know what? You God damn it, you fucking look at this and figure this shit out. I'm gonna turn my back because I'm fucking, oh my God, you fucking creep.
Oh my
Are you hungry?
goodness.
You need to eat.
Someone's hangry.
I am. You know what? I am. I got this jerky from this little bitch a couple of weeks ago. But it ain't her. It's actual real, like, this is fish jerky. Made from real fish, not like, artificial fish.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Artificial fish.
Artificial?
Fish flavored.
Oh no.
Artificial.
Oh my God, that was awful.
my God.
I hate you all. That was horrible. Ah!
Oh my God.
So I kind of, I'm going to point out some shit to Mr. Kitty, and maybe, I'm going to kind of point it out, and then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to snack on some shit that's in my bag. So would it be possible for him to, like, investigate that shit with advantage?
He can investigate it.
Somebody needs to hold.
Are you giving me help or something?
I was trying.
I mean,
but
she
Yeah,
did give you advice.
Yeah,
Whether you choose to take it's a different story.
Yeah, if you take her advice, you can
I'm also.
advantage.
I would also like to go towards the door so that whenever he turns whatever the fuck this is on, I'm not going to be injured.
I will take her advice.
Okay, and
And I'll take the 21.
Holy Jesus. Yeah, good choices. That was a nat 1 on the other.
So, yeah.
Oh my God.
The first roll was the good one, at least.
Felicia, which door are you hanging back by? Is it the elevator door or the rune door? Like the smooth stone door on the opposite end of the...
Is that motherfucker open?
No, it's still there. It's still closed.
So it's closed. It's stone.
Mm-hmm.
And then the way that we need to open this bitch up is we got to solve this teacup out. But while he's figuring out the teacup, is there anything else in this room that I can see from this room door?
No. The door is smooth, and you only know it's a door because it's kind of depressed into the wall, and rather than being made of, actual blocks of stone. It is just one smooth stone slab, and it has carvings that are very shallow, but they're glowing, and they're just runes. You can tell that they're protective runes. I forget who rolled, but you can tell that they're protective, locking runes.
Okay, I would like to be examining those runes if possible.
All right, go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Okay.
Are they on the outside around or on the door itself?
On the door itself. All
So
around the
18?
surface. So with an 18, Gwynny, you recognize those runes as being kind of like homebrewed, home cooked by Gloria. You
Okay,
recognize
so
those as being things that she has in her parlor to protect certain things. You know that she, when you lock your tent, that's the rune that's inscribed within that panel when you put on clothes that makes your tent inaccessible to anyone other than you.
Tilly,
Yes.
Gloria's cryptic writing that she calls runes but really isn't.
Yes.
That's what this is. Can you read it? You spent a lot more time with her than I have.
I'll try. What would I roll?
I'm going to go ahead and say history for you.
I don't think I was a good student for her.
Yeah, roll history for me. Not just straight rolling history.
What's the matter, baby?
Jesus, okay. So while you remember exactly this lesson, you remember sitting down with Gloria and having her write this on a piece of paper for you. But your memory, you can see it. You know what it is. You can read it. It says, do not enter, speak the password. You just don't remember what the fuck she said the password was.
I'll try and fix it for you, Charlie. Don't cry, baby.
Is the password written, or is this something I would know?
It should be something you would know, but you don't remember that part. You remember every aspect of that lesson, but you don't remember the password because you just said you were a bad student. And
Well, we hated
Gloria,
one another,
so you
so.
weren't listening to her. You remember visually what you saw and understand visually what you're seeing, but your memory of Gloria telling you what the password was is womp, 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 womp.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. Womp, 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 womp.
Can I roll something to try to figure it out?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Let's see here. If you want to touch the door and roll insight.
Ooh, I will. I'll go up to the door and touch it, and 14.
All right, 14. You slightly are starting to remember the password. It's like
I'm trying to clear stuff off your forehead.
It rhymes with it's on the tip of your tongue.
Right there.
It's right there, and I'm gonna say it's gonna take you about 3 minutes to actually remember.
Mr. Kitty.
Oh,
Just a second.
Add 30 seconds every time someone talks to you, so 3.5 minutes now.
While he's sitting there doing that, I'm just gonna kind of put my head up against the door, and she's gonna kind of put her hands on it where it's not bugging him. He's kind of way taller, and I'm just gonna whisper in kind of a just not so much defeated, but kind of a just kind of hopeful, but kind of disgusted at the same time. Mother. And she's going to kind of her head's going to touch the cold of the door, and maybe, her thinking, at least having these questions or doubts, maybe the word mother will either, maybe bring her there or open the door or maybe fucking help something, man.
Oh.
The door does not open, but the lights on the symbols get brighter, and you watch, well, I guess if you're facing the door and your forehead's against it, you hear stone grinding on stone. Anyone who is facing the pedestal in the center sees that it is swirling downward by one full rotation. And so the floor around the base of it has depressed into the ground.
Yo, hey, Mr. Kitty, Miss Gwynny.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do a wisdom saving throw or something to maintain this?
Oh, shit.
Sorry, wait.
Am I good? How much time has passed? Am I good? Do I know this password yet?
No, you've hold on. I actually did set a timer. Let me double check it. You've got a minute and 30 seconds to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a nice soothing jazz song so everybody can concentrate.
Oh, I love that. I love him with his ambient music. I think maybe we should hire him to follow us around. You know, kind of like a parade. But anyway, Miss Gwynny, can I borrow some of your blood? You know, me and you and maybe Mr. Kitty when he's finished can put some blood into the cup. We're all family, right?
Yes, yes.
So-
And I will go ahead and pull my dagger and using my left arm here, Charlie, I will prick the inside of my wrist. What's the matter, Charlie?
And I'll do
If
the
you want to play
same.
something different, go play something different. Oh
You
my God.
Do you think that Mr. Kitty would care if we pricked him while he was, you know? I mean, he likes to invade on other people's, like, personal space, and, you know, maybe if we, oh man, I'm so conflicted. I'm going to go up to the back of him, and I'm going to hit him in the back of the head and be like, hey, we need you.
And thank God, right as you hit him, the timer just went off. And so it's almost like as Felicia hits you in the back of the head, Dilly, it's like you feel the password just get shoved into your brain. And immediately you know, family. It's family.
Come here, Charlie.
Family? Oh shit, kinda. We got. Well, hello, honey. Who are you?
Charlie, I can't help you unless you use your words.
That's a 3-1, by the way.
Mr. Kitty, you done been all up inside me. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing. You done read my thoughts. You know my fears. I don't even know my fears.
I didn't go that deep. You'll be
You
fine.
went that deep. I felt it. I felt it all the way so far deep inside me that I could taste you.
Oh my God.
She can taste
God
it.
damn it.
She can taste you.
Oh, the cat.
I
Oh my
tasted
God. You guys are a terrible example for copycat.
Yeah, we're going to be so bad for him.
Wait,
Oh my God.
I just want to say, Paula is.
Charlie?
I did nothing. I was a good girl. Y'all.
No, absolutely can all witness and attest to the fact that you were not a good girl.
I've got the bruises to show for it.
God.
What do you want to play, Charlie?
Anyway,
Here.
Um,
All right.
Playing D&D.
Oh my fucking god! I'm ready to kill a kid.
Oh
Oh,
no! Do you need a minute?
Do you need a
No,
button?
Fire
no.
ants.
She needs a timeout, and I'm letting her take it.
Okay, there we go.
Got fire ants and
Cool
buttons.
All right. So where we're at, we
I had poked a hole in my arm.
Mr. Kitty. Oh, you too. What's your name? What's your name there, beautiful? You're so tiny. Look at that, Miss Winnie. He's your size.
Yes, yeah, we
Yeah.
know he's small.
It's adorable.
Uh,
My mother called me Copycat.
Aw, I love him. Do you want to put some blood in here too? Come on, come join the family.
she wants to drink your poke your
No.
she wants to poke your blood.
Oh, no. For me.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and Miss Gwenny, can I use your poker thing too?
Yes, dear. And I'll hand her long-sufferingly. I will hand her the dagger.
I'm gonna take her dagger and I'm gonna close my hand and I'm gonna be like, how big is it to my hand? This dagger? How long is your dagger?
Oh, it's a regular ski and do dagger. It's a regular sized dagger.
So about 12 inches.
Maybe 8 or 9. Yeah.
Okay.
You take all 12 of them.
So yeah, I'm gonna put my hand around it. It's about 4 inches, maybe 3.5, 4 inches. And I'm gonna go ahead and slide it through my hand, and I'm gonna hold my hand and the dripping blood over the teacup, and I'm gonna open my hand and I'm gonna over it. I'm gonna rub my other hand and I'm gonna do some little what is it? It's my healing thingy. I got healing hands. I'm gonna touch myself.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are watching.
Wait, no,
Gwenny
wait.
just rips off a strip of her skirt and wraps it around her hand, the wound, and then casts mending to make it into a bandage.
There we go.
Ooh, that's handy.
Indeed.
Mr. Kitty, and
Yeah.
besides, Mr. Coffee, you are new here, so, maybe you might have to die with us once or twice before these guys take you in as family.
Me will not be doing any dying. Me only have one person here. Me must save you. Oh.
Well, shit. I hope so. Then, if you're going to save us, I'll give my life for you. You have my word. Mr. Kitty, would you put your blood in here?
Yes. Then I'll take out one of my daggers. Just slice my palm. Squeeze the blood in.
And
And
as
Will that be sufficient?
over time, like you guys are going through this process and you're talking and you're cutting yourselves and putting blood in the thing. Right after Dilly, finishes up cutting and letting himself, you hear a very odd, and it's like it's coming from the walls and the floor and the ceiling. It just sounds like a tiny 100,000 little legs just going around and around you, but you don't see anything.
Oh, well, now that's not good.
yeah.
That's
Don't
unsettling.
like that.
Is the door moving any?
I mean, I did say family. What does it take to open it?
You did say family? Okay, so
Yes.
when you said family, the pedestal did another full turn and went further into the ground.
Is there anything else in the room that would, be part of this lock?
Not that you can see as of yet.
I would like to roll investigation.
Go for it.
I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna, while he's investigating, I'm gonna sit down and I'm going to take out a piece of chalk and I'm gonna write a couple of runes on the ground. And they're not the same as Gloria's, but they're definitely runes. And I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic.
Can I make a really quick meta, real quick, like, do you mind?
No, go for it.
Okay, Dilly, or
Yes.
Dog,
Mhm.
I am a Mark of Warding dwarf rogue, which means that I have some really special abilities, including Warder's Intuition. When I make an investigation check or an ability check using Thieves' Tools, I roll an additional d4 and add the number to my ability check.
Okay.
Okay, I also have Warcaster.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and post that up here for you. So, I mean, if you're investigating a lock, why are you not taking advantage of the rogue?
Oh, I didn't really realize. Because we're circus performers, man.
Because I'm your sister, damn it. I'm the one that puts arcane locks on all the shit.
Well, then, with my 13, I would probably be like, help me.
Okay, so there you go.
Let's figure this thing out.
Oh, fine. Being all of the exasperated sister shit. So I posted that information on that ability there in the chat.
All right, so, Dog, do you want to utilize that and roll a d4?
Oh, yeah. So I rolled a d4?
Yeah.
I also do have Thieves' Tools, just saying.
I mean, it's up to you how you want to go about it.
I'll roll a d4. 2.
Okay, so we're at a 15 now. In that case, you notice on the stone door that the words that you're being told to speak are kind of in a column, and you've only spoken 2 of them. Well, you spoke one, and Felicia spoke another. There are more. And the next one you recognize, all of a sudden it's like it just clicked, kind of like a math problem. You see that it says father.
I'm going to look at the next word, and I'm going to just go, love.
What was that?
I'm going to try to work out the next word, and I'm going to mumble love.
Oh yeah, the pedestal circles again. And it's going deeper, and you can see that as it turns and rotates each time and goes further into the floor, it's revealing a spiral staircase that goes down.
And there's still more left. One more, you said?
One more, yep.
First one family, or was the second one family and the other one mother?
The first one was mother, because you pressed your forehead against it and said mother, and then Dilly said family, and then he just said love.
What about siblings?
Father.
Children?
Father? Children. Children.
At father, it rotates even more, and now it goes down about 9 feet, and you can see that this staircase is not a short one, but you know there's only one word left, so you're not sure how far down it goes.
Try children or child?
Like daughter or son.
Daughter.
Nothing happened.
Or
Sister.
maybe twins. Wait, what is it?
I'd like to roll something.
Well,
Super
shit.
concentrate.
What about a mistress? I mean, what happens? Or what if there was a mister? I mean, who knows? I ain't here to judge their family.
Was this something I learned in the past, possibly?
Go ahead and roll. Let's see here. Go ahead and just roll insight for me.
Ooh. 26.
Ooh, lovely. All right. Dilly, you realize that from the writing that you understand, like it's kind of Gloria's shorthand version of runes. You see that the last symbol that she's put there is a little bit different than the other ones, and you recognize it as one of the symbols that she taught you also needs action. And you recognize that symbol as blood. So you guys have a saucer full of blood in the middle of the room on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
And this word kind of signifies blood is needed.
Well, shit, why don't you just throw the blood on there?
My hand's still bloody. I'm just take a dab of it and wipe it on there. And speak the word blood at the same time.
And the pedestal rotates multiple times until you guys are starting to lose sight of the saucer and the cup. But it is a continuous spiral staircase, and eventually you hear this pedestal come to kind of like a grinding, stone on stone grinding sound stop. And there's a way down.
Well,
Isn't this interesting?
yes, indeed.
Well,
As a candidate,
is
I'm
there?
gonna cast light.
Winnie,
That's a good idea, Mr. Birdie, because I was thinking something like that. We need light.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I snap my fingers, and then a light appears at the end of my vial. And I'm like, I'll show you a way.
Yeah, yes, Dilly.
maybe we should message Bitsy.
I wanted to play
Tell her we're
ball.
running late.
Oh, okay. Bitsy,
Oh, yes, dear. Oh, it's
where?
Gwynny. It's so good to hear from you. I was hoping to hear from you because the time I'm noticing is getting a little bit tight.
Yeah, we're running a little late.
I'm sorry, what?
We're running a little late, dear.
Late.
Yes, dear.
You're late.
Yes, dear.
Okay.
Maybe mention the spiral staircase.
We found this spiral staircase.
I am unfamiliar.
It leads down inside.
Master Joel has one in his cabin, but it
No.
is very short.
No. This is in
Level 7.
Gloria's section of the tree, level 7.
Level. Please come back immediately.
No, dear. We can't come back now. We've come too far.
Immediately, Gwynny. You are
no,
in
dear.
incredible danger.
I know. We know.
Do you?
I think we do, actually.
I will be reporting to Joel. Goodbye. And she hangs up on you.
So what did Bitsy say?
She's going to go tattle to Joel, so we better go investigate quickly before we get stopped by the powers that be.
Right.
Yes,
let's
I
move
believe we
quickly.
should.
Reinforcements
make-
are on the way.
Dude,
Right.
no. Bitsy, put her neck out for you. You guys fucked her over. Bitsy feels
Really, we
so
should make
angry.
haste.
It will be all right.
All right. So, are you guys going down the stairs?
Absolutely.
Very quickly, somebody, Mr. Kitty, carry the Birdman with the light.
I would just look up at you and be like, please, sir. And I would mimic her. I'd say, please carry the little birdie with the light.
Oh my
It would be my pleasure. You can hang out with Rodrigo. And I'm gonna put you up on my derby hat. And right next to you is a rat. A
I'm
black
just
rat.
imagining this really tiny derby that sits in between your horns and doesn't really fit, but your horns kind of hold it in place.
And he looks at it, he's like, Odele.
Orale!
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Copycat is essentially how Chill got his bird. I love it so much. Okay. So as you guys go down the stairs, what order are you going in?
I'll go first. I move the fastest,
With the bird and the mouse.
Okay, with the bird and the mouse on your
Rat.
And then I'll
your
go.
hat.
And then I believe Quinny.
Yeah, I have good dark vision, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up the rear, and I'm actually going to kind of alternate facing backwards. And I've got my sword in my hand.
Okay.
Because I took Bitsy seriously when she said dangerous.
I left my cup there, so I don't know if I'm going to have any magic.
Well, you got to retrieve your cup.
Well, the cup is down
It's
at the
holding the
very
door.
bottom of the stairs. So the pedestal lowered into the ground until it hit the bottom level. So you guys are walking down to it.
Right.
All right. So as you all reach the bottom of the stairs, it's dark. And it's
I do
dark.
have dark vision.
It's dark and it's not... You can tell that there are, candle sconces on the walls. There are torches. None of them are lit. And it just feels wet and musty and kind of damp down there. So you can try to light them if you'd like, but for the most part, it's kind of dim. Even if you have dark vision, it's not super clear. It's almost as though there's like a cloud down there, that there's fog.
Okay.
So if anyone
What are we looking for?
Roll perception.
I have no idea.
I do want to ask Dilly, in character, what are we looking for, Dilly?
I don't know. I didn't even know this existed.
Okay, so yes, I would like to roll perception.
Answers to questions that we don't even know.
So a dirty 20.
All right, with a dirty 20, Gwynny, you're going to notice that...
Oh, I also rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's happening? Aw, Felicia.
I think we need to...
8.
I think that we need to turn down the bird. I think his light's a little bit too bright. It's like shining back in my eyeballs.
Oh my God. Yes, you're kind of like blinded by this kind of dim light, but it's enough that like, oh no, I've transitioned from light to dark too quickly and now it's too bright and I can't see shit.
My transitions ain't working, damn it. I have to turn my glasses off and on.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, also, really quick, either one of you, is your passive perception higher than what you just rolled?
No, my passive perception is 16.
Mine's 24.
Okay, so Gwynny, you notice that the blood that you all kind of contributed into the saucer is gone. Dilly, you notice this as well, but you also notice that the blood isn't just gone. It's spreading almost like a web from the cup and around the pedestal. And all of you hear that same strange noise. Like things are crawling around you, but you just can't see them.
What would I roll to try to figure this one out? I was schooled by her.
You
Can
were
I roll
schooled?
Arcana?
Yeah, I'd say Arcana would probably be appropriate for this one.
Ugh, negative.
So with a
Nice.
9,
Mm.
you're still hearing it. Everyone's still hearing it. But Dilly, you're kind of like, I know that Gloria likes weird shit. She likes weird pets. I can't imagine what this kind of pet would be, though. All you're aware of is that it sounds like there are a lot of legs involved, and there are a lot of them involved.
Can I roll nature?
Sure.
I cast earlier. I cast detect magic, and it's good for 10 minutes. Does that is these things magic?
They are not magic.
At 16, I'm going to mumble something about I think she's got one of her weird scarab swarms or something going on.
And as you say that, you realize you're right on the money as one pops out from the darkness, from the shadows, and sort of scuttles towards where the blood is running down the sides of the pedestal. And it starts to very enthusiastically drink up this blood. And then you see another one and another one. And soon the floor is moving with them as they swarm this pedestal to drink the blood.
Dancing lights.
And how far away is
I would
the
like.
cup?
I would like to cast dancing lights too.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and post that in there. And
Okay.
Dog, what was your question?
How far away are we from this cup and saucer?
So the way that the spiral staircase is, it would be at the center. So where did you guys go when you got to the bottom of the stairs?
I don't know that we were at the bottom, so I would assume we're just kind of congregated there.
Okay. So
if we're close enough, I'd like to grab my cup.
Go ahead. Let's see here. Felicia, roll me a 1d6. And we'll see how many steps away you are from the pedestal and your cup and saucer.
6. The maximum.
So they're swarming the base of the pedestal. They're kind of climbing up, but the blood is already away from the cup and saucer. So if you want to risk it, you can absolutely do so. Roll me a dex save for that, though. It's up to you. You don't have to. I'm just giving you the option.
21.
Nice.
Oh, perfect. All right, yeah. So you managed to kind of skip down a few steps, lean forward, and are you going for both of them, I assume?
I think I should, just because, Mr. Kitty wanted that saucer earlier. Maybe, this is a nice set. Yeah.
Okay, so you grab both of them, and you manage to skip back up the stairs as this scarab swarm is very quickly getting rid of the blood. And
I think
you guys have a very short period of time before they run out.
we need to leave.
Tom, we need to leave too. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Go, go, go.
And I will rapidly
Ready?
cast. Yes,
We are in so much trouble.
I know. I cast dancing lights, and I put them at the bottom of the stairs, between the pillar and the stairs, so that we can see the things if they're coming at us. And I run to the top of the stairs.
Dilly is absolutely giddy.
All right, and as you guys are running back up, you can hear a trickle and then a flood of and they are following you up the stairs.
Oh.
They're
I'm
on
gonna
the
run.
walls. They're on the steps. They're kind of almost like surfing the walls as they try to cut you off.
Okay, Mage Hand. I can cast Mage Hand, and I do so, and it's in the form of a very large hand that follows me, follows the last person up the stairs, and is one step behind, blocking the stairs.
Okay. Let's see here. That works.
I have oil.
Now,
Okay.
as you guys get to that main room, are you going to head towards the elevator door? Or do you want to try and kind of close the steps, essentially?
How far away is this?
You've got a good 60-foot run in terms of the spiral steps going back up.
I'm going to leap it.
Ooh, all right.
I'm going to spend a key point. Yeah, I'm going to spend a key point. And that doubles my jump distance, and my jump distance is also doubled because of my race, so it quadruples my jump distance.
Holy shit, okay, give me an athletics check.
So I can jump 120 feet.
Jesus Christ. Are you jumping the whole... If you jump the whole distance, you're going to smash into the roof.
Well, no, I'm just going to jump the distance, but I'm going to grab Gwynny and take off. So what did you need?
Gotcha. Okay. I need an athletics check, but I get it now. Yeah, if you're grabbing Gwynny, you definitely need to go double the distance.
22.
And you're also carrying the bird still, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
God. And,
I assume.
what is your size?
My side?
Yeah.
Like, you guys are all in front of me. I'm the left, one down.
I can't carry you, too.
Oh, God.
I know, no. I don't want that.
Let me see here. So, with a 22, because you have copycat on your head as well, you make it, but you kind of scrabble and you drop them.
All right.
And I'm going to need copycat.
Acrobatics.
And yeah, I'm going to need copycat and Gwynny to roll acrobatics for me.
20 for a 26.
Size.
I'm rolling acrobatics, too. 1! Yes!
Oh, God. All right, Gwynny, you managed to kind of like do a cool parkour tuck and roll.
Yeah.
And you like get your footing and you brush yourself off and you're just like, yeah, I did that. Dilly, you land, but because of their momentum and the fact that, you were carrying them, you just kind of stumble and you faceplant hard.
All good.
Oh, 30-20, baby.
All right, yeah, no, much like Gwynny, Copycat, you kind of flutter your wings just enough, not to fly, but to soften your landing, and you land very gracefully.
I sacrificed myself so they landed well.
Yes.
Yeah, very
And
cool of you.
I dust my skirts off and reach back to pull Felicia towards us.
As we're coming up, I want to turn around and I know that there's a shit ton of these bugs. There's probably hundreds, thousands. I don't know. I'm scared as fuck. These are bugs. And I'm going to go ahead and use my necrotic shroud. And I'm going to turn around and she got these wings that sprout out, and they're kind of like bat wings, but they're like really like torn and ripped, and at the bottom smoke's rising up, and her eyes turn solid black, and she just kind of lets out this weird kind of noise, and anything that's within 10 feet has to succeed on a charisma saving throw, and my proficiency bonus and my modifiers, so that will be 5, 8, and what else did I say? 8. So 16, or it's got to be like scared to fuck and probably pissing itself right now.
Ooh, okay. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can.
And I'm going to keep my my mage hand up.
All right. In that
And-
case, I'm gonna go ahead and say how far would you say Felicia is from the rest of the group?
Well, I jumped the distance,
Yeah, you jumped 60 feet to the
so
top.
she would be whatever her distance is.
Yeah, about 60, so I'm still running up, and my speed
20 to
is
30, 20-ish feet.
30 feet, so yeah, like 30 feet behind the 30.
Okay, so 30
Sounds
feet.
about right.
At that point, let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay. With that, I'm also going to say that I'm holding the mage hand behind her. It's just following right behind her. And I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Now, do you need to see Mage Armor?
No, I do know what that is.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay, let me get 10, 19.
I rolled a 10.
Got a 22.
So 1.
No.
And yeah, copycat, if you could roll initiative for me.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I'm still figuring out how to do this.
Are you on a tablet or your phone or what?
Who, me?
Copycat.
I'm on my phone right now.
Is there just any way to roll from your phone, Paul?
Yeah, I'm rolling right now. It's just I need to get to the roll panel. So,
Mm-hmm.
4. Yeah, 23.
Very nice.
There's a way you can roll. We'll have to figure it out later, but there's a way I believe you can roll from the Beyond screen.
Not a phone.
Not on the phone. I don't know. Check it out.
Okay, hold on one second.
Thanks for trying to help me out, man. Appreciate you.
For sure. For sure.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm trying to set this all up. Jesus. Alex is like coughing up a lung in the other room, though.
It's time to smoke a bowl.
Oh man, a bowl.
Yeah, everyone, if you want to take like 2-3 minutes, go for it. I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't.
That's okay. It ends up being a lot more difficult when you throw those fucking fights in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All of us can relate. None of us are judging.
Now, you did use the Beyond, right?
Yeah, I'm using Beyond. I'm just having to adjust a little bit.
It takes some sessions to kind of get more comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I learned that. Just breathe and take your time.
Yeah. And if you have the what the fuck is it called? The master account,
Thank you.
they let you roll for the monsters on Discord as well at the same time, just like with D and with the character sheets.
Okay. I need to check that out at some point.
It should just roll as long as you got your room set to Circus, just like you would a normal attack.
I think I got it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's got the little red dice on it, you should be able to roll it from that as long as you have a key for Discord. But that's where the problem comes in.
Yeah, I'm doing like the beta testing for like the encounter thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite nice so far. And I just rolled initiative for everyone, like all my baddies.
Yeah, it'll let you do people's hit points too, so you know that they ain't fucking with you.
Mhm.
Like, with our group, we really don't have to worry about that.
I was going to say, I don't think we have to worry about that.
Not
Sometimes, yeah, especially when I'm like, yes, I'm on death throes. Would you do it for me?
Or
God.
That's amazing.
We are kind of a back-assed group when it comes to this kind of thing. And I love it.
Copycat, what's your HP?
my HP.
Yeah.
Hold on. My HP is 40.
Alright.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Oh, it's not letting me. That's weird.
Gotta be careful about how I use my actual spells and my cantrips.
Right. So for whatever reason, I can't actually.
They went
Yeah.
30 to 12, yeah.
Okay,
We didn't
one.
blow it in the fucking final
It's
fucking
amazing, dude. Lions beat the best fucking team in football right now. It's incredible. Play with that much heart to pull out a win at this point in the season. This win also puts them out of contention for the number 1 overall draft pick for now. I don't see the Jaguars winning any more games, though.
Jaguar.
What do you think of your characters so far, Core?
Well, he has yet to show off some of his abilities, but I like him. He's a very kind-hearted little man.
He's a cutie. I love him.
When I listened, the thing that got me was to the left, to the left.
He's so cute.
I'm gonna be copying you guys a lot.
Really just suspicious of everybody. I can't wait till he meets Anton. That's going to be
Oh my
fantastic.
god, that will be fun.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hear him mimic Anton.
Oh no.
That's what I mean.
Alright. I have got the initiative list down. Up first. Copycat. You are on top of Dilly's head. And just transported 60 feet into the air to the top center room where the pedestal used to be before the stairs appeared. And you see that Felicia is running up behind you, and she is being followed by a huge swarm of scarabs.
Oh. And didn't Dilly say that he fell down on his face?
Yep, Dilly fell down. You managed to land. You're good, but you see
I
this
leave one
happening.
behind. Mr. Dilly, I don't know your name. Strongman, please
What?
get up. We have to run.
I'm going to hop up, but just a meta. You probably would have heard Felicia calling me Mr. Kitty.
Yeah, Mr. Kitty.
Okay, all right, cool. I'll call you Mr. Kitty then. Mr. Kitty. Oh.
And so I'll get up. I'm going to actually scoop him up too. Put him back up on my hat. Nestle between my horn and my hat. Probably pretty comfortable right there.
Yup, sitting up there, perched up. I'm gonna play a song as we run. I need a hero.
Well, Dilly
Nice.
can't move. He can do the movement to get you up on, like, he can stand up and get you up on his head, but
It'll take me an action. The action will be standing up.
that would be your action.
So that means that I have to. All right. I mean, I do have. All right. I could do this. I have a box of.
Excuse me.
I throw this flask of oil that I have onto the ground behind us, and I flick the match lit onto the oil so it lights a blaze.
Okay.
Okay. Felicia, give me a dexterity check. Well, a dexterity save, actually.
I thought she ran off.
Okay, so
The stairs behind you.
yeah, and I'm
And
going to turn around.
And she's followed by a mage hand that's kind of blocking her passage downward and blocking the things from getting her.
Aw.
So an 11. So as it's happening, I assume that I'm probably not. What's your 11 at?
So you're 11. Let's see here. Go. Since you threw it down, copycat, give me an attack roll and see if you hit her AC.
Attack roll would be proficiency plus my dex, which would be 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
20 plus 6. Is it 21 hit shit?
3, 4.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
All right. So Felicia, as you're running up the stairs, this barrel that he's just tossed down and kind of lit on fire hits you in the shoulder in a way that just shatters your collarbone.
And then that's probably what actually incites the whole necrotic shroud, where the wings come out, because it's kind of like an instant. It hurts so bad, so the eyes crossed over, and if anything is within 10 feet, all of those scarabs and shit, they would have to make dexterity save 16.
Ooh, alrighty.
She's a pretty.
And I'm also going up. So it says once per turn you could have where'd it go? Okay, or be frightened of you. Yeah, you can transform, causing all within 10 feet.
Okay.
And that's charisma.
You also gain a bardic inspiration as well, which is a d6, since I'm playing music right now.
Oh shit, yeah.
In fact,
Inspiration bubble.
everybody that can hear my music, you get a bardic inspiration of a d6.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, give me a second. This beta thing is not actually very user-friendly, I'm noticing.
Yeah, it's still got a bunch of things.
Holy guacamole.
It works better if you had, like what I was saying, how I would have to set up an entire thing for just the people in Candlekeep. And then what you would do would be, while you're creating the thing, you know how it gave you how many people to put in the party and what level and everything to make it? Well, that will, you'll be able to put all of the people that's in that campaign, and it automatically has their hit points and all of that shit too. So I mean, once you get it figured out, and that's why I'm like, oh, I really gotta fucking go in there and, you know, make it a little bit neater.
So I got... Hold on, let me go ahead and roll this.
You got him?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, you totally got them on charisma save. I got a...
Because they're bugs.
It's a -5.
Oh shit! Come on, buddy.
So, yeah, go ahead and roll for the attack on that one. Or wait, is it just...
They're frightened, and next turn, for the next minute, I can damage like 5 hit points.
They cannot be frightened.
Ooh, they can't be frightened.
No.
Oh, shit. That's because they're creepy, too. Well, fuck. Okay, so is that a... Let me find out if that where that stands in my action bar. Okay, that's my main action. Well, fuck. Okay, so do I got a bonus action? Well, shit, that one don't, that kind of sucks too, except for that one's left frightened and I get some hit points, but since they ain't frightened, I'll like get some hit points.
Go for it.
Well, shit. You know what? I'm gonna use, you know what? I can use Hex. I sure the fuck can, so I'm gonna use, Hex. And I'm gonna hex the one that's closest to. Wait, hold on. Does any of these within this 60-foot radius of dark vision look like maybe they're the head of this like outfit? Like is there a queen?
No, it's just a swarm for the most part. It's like kind of like a school of fish. They're moving as one towards you.
Oh, what's this one?
Okay, have you ever seen The Mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, you know what? Spirit Shroud. What that's going to do is that is under my bonus actions, and it is one bonus action concentration up to a minute, so hopefully none of these go into my orifices, like my nose or my ear hole, because that would really suck. Until the spell ends, any attack I make makes an extra 1d8 damage. And necrotic cold damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this to y'all, and I'm gonna use up my pack slot. Wait, no, not that. That's not what I wanted you to do.
What are you doing, Charlie, baby? Huh?
Okay.
I need to display it, not so much cast it. I'm gonna cast it with my thingy.
Oh.
So that's my bonus action. Boner action.
Okay.
That's bad. Oh. We'll see what that did.
Okay.
Hey, baby, take it in the other room. It works. Just take it in the other room. No. Charlie, I don't want your tablet in my lap.
So basically, this is just going to have, I see it kind of like, when I cast it, I see Gloria's mama and Gloria's mama's mama, and, all of the mamas that was before my mama and my mama's mama, so, like, all the way back, and it's kind of like, cascading and flying around me like some Ghostbuster shit, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Is Mama Cass out there anywhere?
Oh, she might be.
I mean, I'm telling you, everybody's getting fat except Mama Cass.
Oh my god. You people. All right. Let's see here. So next in line would Gwynny. Did you take your turn?
No, I did not.
You'd be next.
Okay. With that, as I said, I had cast Mage Armor when we realized we had a turn and fight. Mm-hmm. I had cast Mage Armor. And I still have my mage hand up blocking the stairs.
Yes.
I'm going to make sure that that is secure and in place so the stairway is completely blocked with the mage hand. And I'm going to... Is there anything that's within... Hang on a second.
Take your time.
I'm trying to decide what I can do here. So I can't see anything coming towards us, correct? Other than the things on the other side of the mage armor?
Correct.
Okay. How far are we away from the door?
If you guys jumped all the way up to the main platform where you started, you are less than 10 feet away from the door.
Okay, so I'm going to use my movement to go and grab Felicia and drag her back up to where the rest of us are.
Now that distance applies to both doors. Which door are you going towards?
Well, I'm dragging her back to where the rest of the people are. Where are the rest of the people?
Is everyone trying to go back into the elevator?
Consensus.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
What?
Oh, thank you. I'm not sure exactly what I see right now.
So you have the elevator doors that are open, and in the center of the room where the pedestal used to be is now a descending spiral staircase, but directly across from the elevator doors is that door covered in glyphs and symbols and runes that Gloria has warded, essentially.
Yeah, but we don't know if we can get through that, and we know we can get through the elevator door.
I think we need to make our exit.
Yeah, I think so too. So we're headed for the elevator door.
Can I grab anybody around me?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to grab anyone who's close to you.
And I will try to just herd people out. I want to get out.
Okay, so I'm going to step forward. I'm going to step forward,
In particular, Winnie.
grab Felicia, and head for the elevator. And I don't imagine Felicia's fighting me on that. Correct? Okay. So I'm reaching out and grabbing you and heading for the elevator, and readying my let's see, that would be my complete action to grab you. So I guess that's my whole action. Let's see if I've got any kind of bonus actions here. Hold on one second. Yeah. No, bonus action dash. I'm going to move my full movement up towards the door.
All right.
With the two of us.
Okie dokie then. And yeah, that's more than enough to get you into the elevator.
How far away is the elevator?
You guys, like I said, you guys are less than 10 feet. Like when you came back up from the stairs, you're equal distance from the elevator and the stone door. And that's about 60 feet in either direction.
Right, I'm so in the elevator.
Okay, so we've pulled Felicia and Copy with us, and we're in the elevator.
Shit. All right. Okay.
And the mage hand is still up, blocking the stairway.
Jesus,
I'm hitting the button.
Which button?
The
Hit the button.
or the one.
Hit the button.
Main floor.
The one. You're hitting one. All right. So you hit.
So that we get the fuck out.
You hit one, and the doors close, and because you're not going down to this floor, oddly, this is a very pleasant ride. You don't necessarily feel the ascension, but it smells nice in there, and it's cool air, and it's enough time to kind of give you guys space to breathe after what just happened.
Well, if you look at Dilly, you'd see he's probably the most excited you might have ever seen him. That's for winning.
Y'all, I don't like bugs. There was bugs in that fucking goddamn grave that they kept me in. And, bugs, man. Fucking bugs.
Are you losing your...
My shit. There's all kinds of my shit sitting out there where them goddamn bugs are. Oh my god. And I was just going to kind of like fall down, and as she falls down, her skirts kind of puff up with the air. And she can pull out her fan like, oh my god, I got the diapers.
Okay, I'm going to cast...
We are in so much trouble.
I'm going to cast Charm Person.
Oh.
On Felicia.
Ooh.
No, I don't need a roofie. I can do that myself.
No, I just want you to be calm but aware.
I am aware that this shit sucks. I don't know
Right.
what the fuck I got myself into, y'all.
Calm, but aware.
Woosa.
And Felicia, are you gonna allow yourself to be charmed?
I'm just kind of sitting there with my fan, like, man, fuck this, and I'm gonna get out my titty flask, and I'm gonna take a drink.
All right. So go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Hey, little bird. Hello.
Yep.
You have
Hello.
been charmed.
Maybe a little soothing ambiance.
Yes, that would be a really good idea right about now.
I mean, I would almost pay you to just chill up there and play music everywhere I go.
And like Felicia, you're still like mentally kind of feeling a little bit stubborn, but your entire body just feels very relaxed. And you're like, I'm still mad, but
You
like,
should
I'm not
bottle
sure
this
why.
shit. That made my, like, alcohol taste, like, so much better. And, you know, I don't care if we die.
And right as you're saying that, the elevator finally comes to a stop and the doors open. And because, Felicia, you smash the one button, you guys find yourself in the familiar meadow with the lake and the cabin that you know is Joel's property.
Oh, hell. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Joel's gonna be so happy. Oh,
Shall we go say hi?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's
Wait.
go face the music.
But he's not going to be there. He'll be preparing for the circus.
No, I'm sure that Dippy went and Bitsy went and got him.
Oh, he'll come find us.
She's pissed off as hell at us.
They'll all trust me. We don't need to go see. Let's just leave. What button gets us out? I would know this. I thought it was one. That's why I didn't say anything.
I'm not even going to make you roll for it. You know, Felicia didn't know. That's why she hit 1.
I didn't see that. Sadly, Miss Dilly missed it then.
Oh, okay, yeah. Felicia hit 1 because she is not aware. Like, she thinks elevators should work like normal elevators should work, and 1 should be when you guys get off in the cast and quarters crew.
Right.
Dilly and Gwynny, however, you guys know all you have to do is get in the elevator and just say, "Take me home."
Oh, take us home.
And the elevator doors close. And you don't feel any ascension or descension. But very shortly, the elevator doors open again, and you're back in the normal cast and crew's quarters where, you know, you have your lunch tables and dinner tables set out, and you have all your normal, you know, tents that you live in, and this is familiar again.
Gwynny,
Yeah, Stilly.
I think I have a bad feeling.
Tilly, I have an awful feeling we fucked up. And we not only fucked up with Gloria and Joel, but we fucked up with Bitsy.
Well,
And I don't think we have ever fucked up with Bitsy. So we need to fix that first and foremost.
Yeah, you guys have never, ever. Like, Bitsy is the most understanding and patient person. Not fair to call her a person, but you know. She's your mother.
Yeah.
She has loved you unconditionally.
So without even asking, I just automatically start, Bitsy.
I actually don't see that we fucked up.
We did fuck up, dear. She's not answering. Bitsy?
And although we found some problems, she let us in, knowing I was going to cause trouble.
Bitsy?
Bitsy's not answering.
I don't mean that you can abuse.
Scene.
Listen.
Oh, fuck.
Trying to
You got Bitsy killed.
No, we didn't get her killed, but
She's just angry.
she's angry, and Joel's probably angry too, and oh, fuck.
It'll be
Joel!
Oh, my dear sweet darlings. What have you fucking done? And you see Gloria strolling up towards you. And
Hello,
she
Gloria.
looks delighted. She looks so happy. You
Hello.
have managed to upset two of the most patient people I've had the displeasure of meeting. What did you do?
I just shrugged.
We did everything, Gloria.
Both of you go ahead and roll insight for me.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
what's
Felicia,
going on?
if
I
you want to
wanna-
roll insight, you can, but I have a feeling you probably want to take a different course of action on this one.
I actually want to take and kind of stand in front of Copycat so that she can't see him.
Oh,
He's on my
okay.
hat.
Oh,
He's on my hat.
Oh, yeah.
well,
he's-
fuck.
Yeah.
She might not even see him. I don't know. But I rolled a
Shit,
19.
what do I-
All right, so Dilly, you can tell that Gloria is totally oblivious to what you guys just did. She has no clue where you just came from. She thinks you guys were getting ready to go down to the circus and start your night. She has absolutely zero idea that you were just snooping around her shit.
Well,
She knows that you were up to something, and she overheard you talking about how Joel might be pissed, so that is intriguing to her.
you see, we have a new person we're bringing in. Hello. This is Copycat. A new friend.
Ew. It's a bird.
Ew,
Yes.
it's a bird.
Oh, fuck, it's a kenku. Oh,
Ew,
So, you know,
bird.
no, get it out. Get it out of here, now. Did Joel say it was
Negative.
okay? Because that's not okay.
well, apparently it is, and, well, it is now.
It's annoying.
Joel.
Yeah,
Joel brought him.
right.
I would copy her. I would copy her again. I would point my wing at her, and I'd copy her and be like, "It's annoying."
And Gloria's face gets, like, very red in the cheek area. She's
Wow,
mad.
Dilly, we did it! It's the trifecta! They're all three mad at us now!
Gloria, do you blush? It's amazing.
I'm not blushing. I'm angry.
Right.
There's a difference.
Oh,
Is
In
it because
what way?
no?
you're easily angered.
Well, yes. So? So what?
Trait and blood I didn't learn from you.
And
Real
Gloria
quick.
just kind of laughs because she's thinking, oh, you're not easily angered, but you do kill people more often than I do.
Well,
I don't, buddy.
remember, you taught me everything.
I taught you how to be smarter about it. I didn't teach you how to do it in the first place. That was your choice.
That's true, and all the little devious things.
Well, you're still not great at them. You've gotten
Yes.
better over the years, don't get me wrong. I'm whatever, proud or something.
Thank you.
While you guys are doing that,
Oh my god, this is
I'm
so
gonna-
tasty.
I'm gonna kind of be like behind Mr. Kitty here, and I would like to turn myself invisible, and I am going to try to sneak away and go find Joel.
Now you still have the calm but alert command on you.
Yes, I'm calm but alert, so I'm like, na-na-na, instead of all like, that higher pitched fast thing,
Yeah,
I'm all like,
You're like smooth jazz Mission Impossible.
yeah.
yeah,
Ding, 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 ding.
kind of like, that second shot.
You're like the Tom Cruise that everyone liked in the 90s.
Yeah.
The one that didn't wear high heels.
And the one that wasn't
Oh, he
into
wore 'em.
Scientology.
Yeah, that's what it was. He wasn't into that shit.
All right.
Oh, great. I'm going to end up disappeared, Dippy.
Oh my god. Go ahead and, oh, actually, you know what? Hold on 1 second. What? No, fuck no. I rolled a 2. So she doesn't see you at all.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Not even a little bit. Like, she's too focused on
Oh, and this
more
fucking Kenku.
And Gwenny, who is baiting her.
Yeah, more importantly, she's focused on Gwynny because Gwynny is never bad. And she's like,
Yeah.
what were
Oh.
you two up to?
Oh my god, you're amazing for that.
So many things, dear. So many things.
Don't call
I wouldn't know where to
Ed.
start at this point in time.
All right, well, where did you just come from, and why does Dilly look so incredibly happy?
Right?
Well, let's just say we have eyes wide open instead of wide shut.
Oh,
It was something to do with eyes.
I'm just looking at her, smiling.
You might even say saucer eyes.
My long fingers probably kind of just before me doing that tap. So smug. Well, circus starts soon, right?
Yes, I have to get to my tent. Oh, my tent. You guys left it in. Oh my god, my tent. And I just run for my tent.
yeah, your tent is absolute.
It's trash.
Trash.
It's just trash. Yeah. And I just remembered that it was trash, so I just run for it. And it's like, you killed my tent. Oh, my tent.
What's her problem?
What's her problem?
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Get out.
This is amazing.
Get rid
Gloria.
of him. Get rid of him before I put him down myself.
Oh,
Well, I put it myself.
That's exactly what's going to happen to you. Repeat that to yourself every day, and then stop talking.
oh, be nice. Would you like a hug?
No, don't touch me. She looks
Sure.
disgusted.
I just copy her. I'm like, stop talking.
I mean, we bonded rather well last time.
Tilly,
Yes.
A, I don't like it. Pets are encouraged, but not necessarily a right. That's a privilege.
I didn't tell you.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, Gloria's like looking at Copycat like, pets are a privilege, not a right. They're encouraged, but if they're annoying, we
I would
must...
immediately cut her off and mimic what she said. Stop talking.
Oh, no.
He's not a pet.
I don't want to...
Guys, I gotta take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll take
It
a
doesn't-
quick break. 2 minutes pause. Jesus.
That is adorable as shit.
I love Copycat so much.
I've always wanted to see someone's perspective of a Kenku, and it's fantastic.
Stop talking.
As you guys been saying them. He's gonna make a note of how you said that in the future, and when she's really rude, he's just gonna copy that sentence again.
Oh, it's great because Gloria is always really rude.
I love that he's bonding with Dilly. It's just amazing. Up there with his rat.
This is
The rat in the hat.
best possible way for him to bond with Dilly is them meeting up with Gloria and Copycat just decimating her with her own words.
Oh my god. It's amazing.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to deal with that. She's having her own words thrown back at her, and she's like, I hate this. Get out. Just leave. Please leave. I thought we could bond for like 5 minutes. No, get out.
Cold hard work.
You guys totally avoided battle, and I'm like super proud of you, but fuck all of you. I worked so hard to create that shit. No, honestly though, like I figured either you're gonna
It's
talk
still
your way
there.
out of it, or you guys were gonna all die. Because
It's still there.
stupid sometimes.
Gotta pick your battles.
It's still there, but good luck
A
getting
giant-
Bitsy to open that door for you again.
And we gotta go down there to find out what the fuck we didn't find out.
Well, here's the thing. Billy said he wanted to preserve that, but in the essence of their overall safety, he had to sacrifice that trust to hopefully keep people safe.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't, he wasn't trying to hurt Bitsy or betray her.
Oh no, and Bitsy will maybe understand that if he explains himself properly. But for now, she just tattled hardcore.
He wanted her to, though.
Get us out of here.
Well, just in case.
Someone needs to know where we are. We went out partying and didn't tell our parents.
Other than the fact he doesn't give a fuck if he gets caught.
That too.
He would have took the entire blame, but he'll still try to.
Sorry, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Billy's down.
Billy's down.
No,
Gloria bitch slapped him.
just a meta chat. Dilly just
Just-
not down.
No, don't listen to him.
Wouldn't be at all surprised,
Right?
right?
Right.
She said bitch slap on him.
I mean, why not? I kind of did the same thing to Felicia just now.
Oh God.
I did a calm the bitch down move.
Right? Here, Valium.
Yo,
I cast
calm
Valium.
bitch down.
What?
Here you go. All right. Sorry,
cast-
I said yo ho, calm the bitch down.
I
Okay.
cast Xanax.
So, you guys, at this point, Gloria is not at all impressed with the newest addition to her circus.
She actually
We
quite-
really don't give a shit at this
Before I
point.
move away, I'm just going to say, Gloria,
What?
just want you to know, I don't think I hate you. I'm just going to turn and walk away.
And Gloria is 100% confused at that point. And she kind of shakes her head and is like, he's probably high. And then she just heads towards
High.
the tree.
Am I at my tent?
Yes, Gwynny, you have made it to your tent, and you see that it is literally a hurricane just came through. All of your shit is broken or tossed or upturned. All of your organized chaos has been destroyed.
And I'm just going to make sure, I'm going to look up at my crystal ball to make sure it's okay, and clutch my cards to my chest and sit in the middle of the mess and weep. Because I still have not recovered from all of the previous day's mess.
Oh my god, Gwynny.
I'm still dealing with a little bit of alcohol poisoning.
That too.
I'm still dealing with tired. I'm still dealing with all of the impact that we've had from all of the nonsense interaction that we've had. And now my room is destroyed. My sanctuary.
Breeze.
Just destroyed. Everything is destroyed. What did they do and why?
And
I don't understand.
You'll hear a very soft, tentative tap
Yes.
at the tent flap. And it'll kind of get pulled across, and you'll see Bitsy poke her head in and say, I am not pleased with you, but it seems as though you might need a hug and some assistance.
Bitsy, I'm sorry. We did not mean to injure you.
You're forgiven. Apology accepted. Now.
Things got away from us.
No. No more excuses. No more apologies. Let's clean up and get you to bed.
I'm just clutching my cards in the middle of the room.
Bitsy will kind of like go over and, because, Bitsy's much larger and Gwynny is small, and she'll pick her up like she did very often when Gwynny was a child and kind of cradle her and sit on the bedside and just sort of rock her and say, you can put the cards down. No one will touch them. I will clean up. You need rest.
I need to rest. I'm going to go to my sleep tent now. I'll deal with this tomorrow. Just turn the card, lock it for me, and I will check the underneath my chair. I'm sure that the chair is across the room. I will check my box to make sure my box is still locked, which it should be. The mage,
yes.
the arcane lock should not have. And I'll write the chair over the top of the box so that the box is once more obscured. And that's the only thing I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up my cards and go sleep.
And Bitsy's kind of like waving behind you like, good night, dear. Good night.
We'll talk in the morning, Bitsy. I'll tell you everything so you understand why we did what we did. It wasn't right, but we did it. And I'm sorry that we hurt you.
And Bitsy, like always the mother figure, kind of straightens and looks at you right in the face and says, if you think it was right, and you've already apologized for hurting me in your quest to do so, I believe it's right.
It was right that we find some things out. It wasn't right how we went about it. We need to mend our ways.
Did you find what you were hoping to find?
No, but we did find information that will help us to understand why we were hoping what we would find would be what it was.
If I do not see Dilly tonight, please tell him I will not be helping either of you again. Not in the sense of exploiting Mr. Joel or Miss Gloria's privacy. It was wrong.
We won't ask you to again. We should not have asked it.
You are children. It is
no, we're not. It is. It is time. It is time for us to be grown.
You say no, you're not. She goes, all right. You might not.
We're really not, Bitsy, and we need to stop acting like it.
I appreciate the responsibility that you're taking. I'll clean here. You go rest.
Thank you, dear.
And it's unfortunate, but you can tell Bitsy's entire attitude has changed.
Yeah, I'd expected it to.
She's being professional as fuck.
She may say she's forgiven us. She has not.
I don't... And it's also one of those things, I don't know if she even understands the full concept of forgiveness. Mm-hmm. She understands
the switch is flipped in her head. Yeah, the switch is flipped in her head.
She understands right and wrong, and she understands that she's supposed to facilitate right and wrong. And someone just did wrong, and it was to her, and she doesn't know how to deal with that. Right.
If she comes around, it's going to be a long time coming.
Yeah.
She's never been hurt before.
No,
when he knows this.
Like, Joel programmed her very, very well to be very patient, and this was the one time that her patience just didn't work.
She ran into the reality of humanity for the first time. And not humanity, sentience.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And sentient children at that.
Yeah.
They're not children by their standards, but by her standards, everyone except for Joel and Gloria are children.
Right. Something to be cared for.
Yup.
Yeah.
All right. So, Gwynny, you are heading off to bed. As you're heading upstairs,
I have my cards.
you have your cards with you, okay. And Copycat, Dilly, and Felicia, where are you guys?
I'm going to go find Mr. Joel.
Oh! So in
Yeah,
that
I'd
case,
probably do the thing.
would you have stayed in the elevator then?
Turned invisible when Miss Gloria came up and confronted everybody. So right before Gwenny got upset and ran home, I turned invisible and I kind of slumped back in. I need to see Joel. I need to see Joel pretty desperately. I mean, I got questions.
Okay. And Copycat, what are you wanting to do? You're currently on Tilly's head.
Well, I have to go find Joel as well because I told because he sent me on the mission to go save these people that he just met.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, mission complete. He has to find Joel now.
All right. So are you heading back to the tree as well? And you don't, granted, you don't see Felicia, but the door is open because, Gloria just came out of it, sort of thing.
Yeah. I think I'll be working on up there.
All right. And Dilly, where are you headed?
Needs just a second. He's got his hands full.
No problem.
His mic's up.
Not a problem. Okay. So. Oh. All right. Well, in that case, we will come back to Dilly in a moment. Felicia and Copycat, you guys go back into the elevator. Copycat, you think you're alone, and you're in the mood to report back. And the doors close, and once again, there's just a 1 and a 2. And Copycat, you know that the number 1 leads to Joel. You aren't entirely sure what the number 2 leads to.
Well, he's not going to explore it because he has his mind set. He's like, all right, to 1.
All right. So you hit the 1 button, and the elevator doesn't feel like it's moving, but eventually the doors do reopen, and you're back in that beautiful meadow with a lake and a cabin. And I can only assume, one-track mind, you're just headed towards the cabin.
Oh, yeah. But before I do that, while I'm in the elevator, I look at my clothes. I'm like, not very clean. Okay, I understand what to do now. He, with a string of his guitar, a magical breeze passes through the elevator, and all my clothes went from dirty to clean.
Aw, so okay. You arrive to the meadow feeling super fresh and clean.
Fresh, clean.
And oddly, Felicia, you feel super fresh and super clean too.
Shit, that's nice fresh air. I don't say that, but that's what I think. Like, oh shit, that's some summer breeze for sure.
And Felicia, are you following behind, or are you striding ahead? Because you're still invisible, so it's up to you how fast or slow you're going.
I'm gonna kind of follow. I don't want to follow close enough where he can like feel me, like my soul or anything. My energy. So I'm gonna kind of be following, but like maybe 5 feet, 6, 7 feet behind.
Okay. And Copycat, as you approach the cabin, you see the door kind of swing open, And Joel is waving. He starts waving at you. Like, oh, it's good to see you. Come on. Come on, then.
I'm waddling up there.
He's so cute. And
Oh.
Joel, being Joel, he kind of gets down on one knee so that he's eye level with you. And he holds his hand out to shake your wing. How did it go, friend?
Well, Mr. Joel, how should I say this? They went to one of the levels in your home, and then they got chased by like these like really weird looking bugs. They kind of look tasty to me, but to one of them, she was kind of freaking out a bit. So yeah, but they're all safe. Mission completed.
I do thank you, my friend. I appreciate your vigilance in the matter. Do you know which level they visited?
He thinks back. He remembers the number 7. Oh yes. The button on the elevator said 7.
Oh, God. All right. Lovely. Laha! Did they take anything?
Don't know. I saw them touching stuff,
What did
and
they
then
touch? Specifically, what did they touch?
it looks like a plate.
Fuck. All right. Okay. Good. This is good. Do you want tea? And you see that Joel is like wringing his hands and he gets up before you can answer and he just like puts a kettle on.
I like that very much. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Welcome. Did you have fun? Do you like them? They touched the you said they touched the plate though. Did they take it? They took it? They touched it, they took it. Okay.
I don't know if they took it. I saw them touching it, and then the floor kind of opened a bit, and then down.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, good. Fuck, good. And you can very clearly see, like, he's saying good. It does not look good.
Mr. Joel, are you sure that you're fine? You don't have to be happy because I'm here. You can tell me what's on your mind.
You, my dear little birdie man, are a very good listener. You are also a very good repeater. So, yes, I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's good. Good. Good.
Okay. Well, how about I lighten the mood a bit so you can concentrate, relax? He'd take out his secondary instrument, which is a flute, and he'd play like a nice samurai orchestra flute thing. I don't know what to call it.
Go ahead and
He'll go
roll performance for me.
full performance. I have the actor feat. Let me see some. Actor. I have advantage on performance checks.
There we go.
So 2d20 plus, what's my performance again? 6. 2d20 plus 6. Oh, pretty much.
Bamboo flute. Oh, I want to listen real quick.
$14, $15, $16.
What's the
17,
future
18,
of
19, 20.
cooking?
So multiply 20.
All right. Give me a second. Ooh. Sorry, Wild sent a thing into the chat as an example, and I had to listen to it for a second. All right, yeah, with a 23, Joel, when you first start playing, he starts to put a hand up like, no, please don't. But then he actually hears it, and he lowers his hand and kind of crosses them behind his back and very politely watches and listens. And when you're finished, he gives like a soft golf clap. So that was lovely. Thank you. I know I actually do feel a little bit better.
Now maybe, since you feel better, you can formulate your thoughts and not feel any sense of worry or panic.
Yes, I would like to approach the situation that way. It does require panic, but I won't be panicking. I will just approach it in a way that I understand it needs urgency. Was there anything you needed from me other than to report back? I do have, at this point I must speak with Gloria, obviously.
Well, I also met that lady. And then he would repeat what she's told him last time. Stop talking.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you met her, yeah.
She's quite nice, kinda.
You thought
Sorta.
so? Really?
She doesn't really bother me too much.
You're a very likable chap. You thought she was nice is the word you're using to describe her, so I'm just what was nice about her?
Well, She likes to talk, and she did come out with a smile on her face, so she did look very nice.
Why was she smiling? Who's with you?
Mr. Kitty was with me.
He lets you. All right, no, it's fine. Go ahead, continue.
Mr. Kitty.
Joel is grinning. He's like, oh my god, he's referring to Dilly as Mr. Kitty. This is hilarious.
I don't know their other names. Two ladies were with us.
Short,
one of them.
One short with a beard, one tall with legs.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
precisely.
Right.
Is the lady that does that creepy thing with the blood? Yeah.
What creepy thing with blood? There was blood? What
Thirst confirmed.
Fuck did you just do? Yeah, thirst totally confirmed. With legs.
Oh, I don't think Gala heard that.
I don't think she did. She would be freaking out.
In the wrong fucking chat, like Discworld and shit. And I'm like, fucking how'd I get here?
You missed.
Thirst confirmed.
You missed.
Oh no. With legs. It's all innocent and shit, like,
Oh, he was like, we had a sleepover, but like I didn't do anything, and it was weird.
Sleepovers.
And
it wasn't because you were not invited, because he was.
Oh yeah, he was. He was like,
Gentlemen.
Clearing my British throat. All right. Okay.
Let's go to first base. We haven't even batted yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Hire. I barely even know her. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, but about it really. Yeah. Just the people can tell me about. That's it.
All right. Well, but Gloria has spoken to them? Did she know where they were?
I don't know.
But she's smiling, so I'm gonna assume probably not.
Well, she did say that we made, or she said that they made, that nice lady that is, next to the house, next to the tree. She got mad, so, yeah. She said something about people getting mad or something, and then that she was happy about it.
Oh. Yes, I'm aware of who they upset. I appreciate your candor. I appreciate the information you've given me. Is there anything else that I could help you with tonight before, the circus opens?
Well, my house is a little, ways bit. You mind if I just chill in here for a bit? Sit down and, fix my guitar? My little viol?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Feel free. Spend as long as you need. Everything's on the house for tonight. If you'd like to join, please find me after the circus. I do have other responsibilities I must attend to. And he kind of gets up, and he's still a little bit jittery, but he kind of waves at you and bids you farewell and heads downstairs.
Bye.
All right.
I'm just gonna chill in Joel's house with my guitar a minute.
Yeah,
You
that's
said,
fair.
did you say that he was sliding into the elevator?
Yeah, so Joel is going into the elevator now to go downstairs and start the circus. He's leaving Copycat in his, meadow cabin. So if you want to follow
Okay.
Joel, you can.
I do, yes.
All right, and so Joel enters the cabin, and hold on a second.
As she moves in, she's gonna kind of, even though she's still invisible for a little bit, she's gonna have her head down, and she's gonna. I already assumed that you can feel me here, and that you knew that I was there that whole time. I don't judge you for putting a spy. I don't even think that's what you was trying to do. I don't blame you for sending him to look after your kids. I'll tell you now that we went to a few of the floors, and one of them floors was a church, and it felt cold. And I know it was the church that was there at the orphanage before y'all left and before it burnt down. There was bits and pieces of it that I could recognize, and I can only assume that the emptiness that I feel with Gloria is the emptiness of the love that maybe she could have had with you. Which kind of brings me to the next room that we went into. It had a bassinet, or I'm sorry, a cradle, and there was toys, and it felt it felt familiar and comfortable to me, and I can't help but to think that maybe it was my bedroom, and that leads me to a couple of questions that I kind of have. Is Gloria my mother, and Oh, are you my father? And if you ain't my father, then do you know who is?
Well, that was a lot.
And then she'll become uninvisible now.
Yeah,
She's
and the whole time she's
revisible.
been talking, Joel's just been leaning against the wall of the elevator, kind of like looking at his nails, listening to her, like, okay, yeah, all right. All right, so there were only 2 questions at the end of that.
Yeah, only 2.
Yes, but a lot of talking in the middle.
I'm sorry, I have a habit of doing that. I mean, I want to be forthright with you.
No, it's fine. You do share a few traits. No, I'm not your father. And no, Gloria is not your mother. However, I am your grandfather and she is your grandmother. I'm sorry. Do apologize.
How are you?
Deep breaths.
Where's?
Nope, just deep breathing. And he's gonna press like the emergency stop button that all of a sudden just appeared in the elevator. He's like, "You need a moment. Breathe."
I do. You're my papa.
I hate that title.
Pretty good. Oh, better now, are you?
Joel. I am Joel. I am Joel.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's gonna turn.
Do you need a hug?
Oh god, no!
Are you gonna throw up? Turn away.
No!
Turn away from me.
Oh my god.
Cover your mouth.
You're so.
Swallow it.
Granddaddy.
No.
You're my.
Yes, but don't. Joel. It's just Joel.
Oh my god. I wanted to fuck you. Oh my god.
No, I understand. And I am so sorry. Very sorry.
You know, you're really pretty, which explains why I'm kind of pretty, I guess.
Yes. It runs in the family. Yes.
Okay. Oh, well,
We can't,
shit.
though. I'm sorry.
Truly,
Truly, I'm personally feeling sorry for myself. If it
I
makes you
feel
feel better.
what? But yeah,
I heard Rita there.
So you're my grand. Oh wow. So does that make
Joel.
me
Then just
Joel?
Yep, that's me.
Banjo.
Mr.
Get out of here.
Mr. Joel. I gotta. Oh man, this is pretty fucking heavy, man.
Yes.
So
Yes.
were y'all married, or was my mama born before y'all ended up here?
We were supposed to be married.
Okay.
It did not end up that way, unfortunately. Or perhaps fortunately, considering how things turned out. Not quite sure how to feel about that one still.
Well,
But yes.
since I'm family now, if you won't mind a little bit of, insight. Sometimes, you end up bad because you missed the thing that you should have had. So maybe she still loves you, and, maybe she's just a bitch because she don't know how to tell you.
And Joel is immediately uncomfortable.
Okay, well, anyway, okay, since you did answer my questions, who's... I don't even care who my daddy is. I guess
who your daddy is?
My biggest question is, okay, so what can we do to get Gloria Grandma on our side? Like, how do we stop these guys that got you all here, like in this cage? And do y'all like being here? I mean, is it better to hate each other than to just fuck off into the sunset and be happy?
Do you know what is going on here?
I don't. I mean, I know that you guys have some sort of game, and
It's not. All right. I would suggest that you speak further with Gwynny and Dilly. However, I will tell you, it's not my game. It's not Gloria's game. We were pulled into it. We don't want to be playing, but there has to be a winner.
Well, you all ain't got no players. The kids, they done both picked your side, so automatically you won by default.
No, darling, we're the player. I'm a player, and Gloria's a player.
Well, then how do we wreck the game? Like, how do we go over there and smack the game off the table?
I don't know that you can.
Well, why don't I, like, I don't know. Why don't me and Gwynny do it for y'all? So y'all can go, I don't know, y'all seem kind of like, y'all got problems with each other.
I have it on good authority that the last time you and Gwynny decided to do something stupid, you both almost died.
Yeah,
which,
well,
we still need to have a conversation about, by the way.
Well, that's great. We really should. But, if you think that, if we took your place that would be pretty dumb, then who you to be, like, lecturing, Because you're in a pretty dumb situation, too.
The last thing I want is for my children, or the people that I care about, to take my place.
You mean your children's children? That'd be me. That's kind of weird, you know that?
You were under the category of people I care about. My children are Dilly and Gwynny. It's a thing.
Oh my god!
No, yeah, it's fine.
Joel?
Yes?
One of them, like, oh my god, Mr. Kitty ain't my daddy, is he?
I genuinely hope not. You don't.
Oh, me too. That means I'm on
What could he be?
Do you have a tail?
No, I don't know. I ain't looked. I mean, it's on the other side of my.
No, if you have a tail, it's part of you.
I don't touch my ass.
All right, granddaughter person.
Yes.
I would like you to leave now.
Okay.
I don't think this conversation is going in a productive manner. And
Can I
Joel
go
is
see my mama?
pushing furiously, and he hates himself for it.
Can I see Mama?
Can you see who? I'm sorry, who?
Are you? Okay, so are you my blood grandpa? Like you and Gloria had my mama?
No. Gloria had your mother.
But then that don't make you my real granddaddy, right?
It's let's not get into semantics though, because I was with.
Well, then it ain't that creepy.
It is a little bit creepy.
It's very creepy. Okay, and I'm just gonna.
It was.
I'm gonna give him a big hug, and I'm gonna step off the elevator.
All right, thank you. Goodbye.
And I guess, who the fuck do I go to see with this fucking information? Shit. I'm going to see the fucking fortune teller.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, so, at that point, you get back into the elevator, and there are no buttons. It's just, you're done with your visit with Joel, and therefore the elevator is just going to transport you back to the cast and crew quarters. And it opens up, and Gwynny is not in her performance tent, because it's a wreck. That's where Bitsy is cleaning it. She's in her housing
Private tent.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Bitsy. Where's Winnie? I gotta talk to her.
And Bitsy kind of doesn't even, like, she doesn't turn her head to look at you. She just looks at you with her eyes, and she says, Miss Gwynnie has gone to bed. I'm busy. Is there anything else you needed?
Miss Bitsy, I'm sorry. That I ain't been nothing but trouble since I've been here, and I know that being Gloria and Joel's granddaughter don't make it no more special for me to be here. But I promise that I'll try to make sure that the kids don't get in much more trouble and that they don't hurt you no more. I'm really sorry, and I'm gonna go up to her, and I'm gonna hand her because I'm gonna hand her the teacup and the saucer. And Miss Bitsy, I don't know if this is gonna do you any good, but it sure ain't did nothing but get me in trouble. And it's given me a story that I don't think's gonna be a happy ending. But maybe you can enjoy a nice sweet cup of tea in this, and maybe the kids will shit'll work out. And it was nice seeing you. Bye. And I'm gonna run away.
Jesus, you gave her the fucking cup.
Holy shit.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
I love how Felicia just info dumps everything all the time.
Oh my god, just word vomit. Mouth of diarrhea. I love it.
Quickly too. Like, here, this is what's going on, and I'm so sorry. Hide, run, go, flee, do the shit, whatever.
Oh yeah, Joel
Walking,
flat out
talking info dump.
Joel flat out knew she was there from the get-go, and he was just like, I guess I'll wait for her to talk. And then she started talking, and he was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
shut the fuck up. God
Are
damn
you
it.
gonna just stop talking?
Holy fuck, woman.
So, by the way,
All this info from the mimic.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
Sorry, dog, what were you saying?
Dilly's on his way to Winnie's tent
Yes,
Okay.
so
because he knows that Bippy is there.
So you arrive at Gwynnie's performance tent, and Bitsy is in the act of cleaning up. She's made a good deal of progress.
I want to sneak in.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me stealth.
27.
Oh, Jesus, of course. Yeah, so you very easily get in without alerting Bitsy, and you see that, she's meticulously she's not like sweeping things into a pile and sorting them. She's picking each item up individually, looking around the room, recognizing where it belonged previously and putting it there one by one by one. And it's taking her a minute, but she's doing it in accordance to where Gwynnie kept her things.
Dilly's watching her, and he feels really bad because he doesn't really understand that feeling, kind of.
Yeah,
So
she's just going about her job, cleaning up Gwynnie's tent.
So here we go.
And each time she places an item back in place, she says something along the lines of, and that's where you go. And oh, Miss Gwynnie would be pleased.
Now, the question is, did I show up before or after? Well, during or after Felicia?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, was about the time frame.
I'm going to say you've been there for about 5 minutes, and then Felicia shows up.
So you were sitting there in the weights.
You were watching
I was
Bitsy
about
doing her
to
thing.
start talking and Felicia
And
burst
I
in.
talked.
So you saw that whole interaction.
And I'm like, oh, what's this?
So Felicia just walked out. Are you gonna stay behind? And Bitsy, the second Felicia left, Bitsy went back to doing her job. And
I would have watched for a few more seconds and then just kind of, oh yeah, where'd she put the cup?
Bitsy put that in her apron. She
Oh.
put the cup and the saucer in the folds of her skirt, sort of thing. Like it was given to her, and she was told that it's brought the person who gave it to her nothing but bad, so she's going to keep it on her or put it in a safe place, but the safe place is not in Gwynny's tent.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Little Bitsy.
Oh, you're a very sneaky young man, aren't you?
I'm very sorry for betraying your trust.
Oh, Dilly.
And I understand it. Probably won't ever do it again. And I deserve it. But, weird feeling, I guess.
Guilt? You feel guilty? Is that
Feel something.
you feel like you did something bad that negatively affected another person, and even
I
though it
feel
didn't
bad that I
negatively
betrayed
affect
you.
you, there we go. Okay, yes, guilt. I'm glad. I'm not glad.
But
And she kind of waves her hand. I'm not glad that you feel guilty. I'm just glad that you feel guilty.
I did it on purpose. We were in danger. I was hoping to get out.
Dilly,
Mm,
I'm glad that you came to me.
I knew you would
asked
tell
me.
Joel.
I was worried
Yes.
and angry.
Yes.
However, I hope that this does not affect your ability to come and speak to me. If you
He's like sitting, like cross-legged.
Oh.
You remember you have a cat bed in my quarters.
Oh yeah.
Remember we met and you had a big old cat bed in my
And
quarters.
she would have probably, the second Bitsy realized that you were in the room, she would have righted the cat bed and put it back in its normal place. Like, oh, okay, well, you're here, so this is your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he's talking. He's sitting cross-legged, kind of a little boyish, all 6'7", for his cat form.
Little 6'7" baby kitty cat. And I think after kind of putting her hands on her hips and just kind of appraising him for a moment, Bitsy would walk over and give him a little affectionate scritch behind each ear, like she used to do when he was a little one. And she'd say, "Oh, Dilly, I forgive you, but please try to behave in the future. I know I say that often, and you
I wasn't
behave sometimes.
trying to be bad.
I know you weren't, and I should not have given you access to the elevator. That was my fault. You even told me. I don't know why I listened to you."
I can be very persuasive.
You're very charismatic. You could go so far if you just put that kind of energy into good things.
But Bitsy, what the fuck am I? I mean, I'm just trying to find answers to things that I don't even know the question to. And look at me. Look at me. Have you ever seen a creature like me before?
No. But
You've seen lots of different creatures from different places.
And just last month I saw a new creature for the very first time. It was a cat with wings, so I can't, I Dilly, you're adopted. You know this.
Why was I thrown away?
Surely not because of anything you've done. Dilly,
Perhaps.
I know what you've done.
What are you going to do with Cup and Saucer?
Oh. Well, and she kind of like protectively puts her hands over her apron.
I would never. Not from you.
I know you wouldn't mean to, but you are compulsive.
But I gave you my word. I also don't go across that either.
That's fair. And she'll relax a little. I was going to put them someplace safe. Felicia said that they have brought on more bad than good, and therefore they should be taken care of appropriately.
You know, Mommy Dearest will come looking for it.
Mommy Dearest doesn't have passwords that Joel has set. And she kind of smiles.
And I'm going to reach inside my coat pocket and pull out the picture and show it to her and ask her,
Ouch, Kate, shut. Be careful.
what can you tell me of this?
And it's the sketch one, right?
Yes.
Oh my. This is...
Compulsive.
This is old. This is, I don't know all of the details because I do not have access into Gloria's memories, but when Joel created me, he did give me enough memories to understand how to care for others. This was a large one. He
What do you
sat
mean?
for her. For hours. She was learning how to draw. And he sat
This
and
man?
he sat. Yes, he sat for... Oh,
I'm asking you a very pointed question.
yes, dear.
Actually, two.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Oh, goodness.
Tell me of Felicia's mother.
Her mother? I
Yeah.
don't know much about her mother as Joel.
And I'm going to look at the picture.
Felicia's mother. All right. This
I'm going to look at the sketch as she's talking, and I'm going to just say, then tell me of her father.
Oh, goodness, Dilly.
It's a mystery.
Felicia's mother was a very intelligent, very special woman. However, that story is very similar to most other stories. Two people fell in love and did a thing that they probably weren't supposed to do at that age. And therefore, the child was taken. The more important story, I think, is Felicia's grandmother and grandfather. That's the
Joel.
story I know of.
And Gloria.
Yeah.
Who is this picture, this sketch, is Felicia's father?
Oh, no, that's Joel as a young man.
Oh, I missed. I thought it was another person. My bad.
No, you're good.
That's cool though. So, tracks.
I'm going to hand it to her. Keep this safe for me as well.
Oh,
Please.
all right. And she'll slip it into her apron pocket along with the saucer and the teacup.
Bitsy,
Yes.
you know that hiding these things includes you.
You are mine, and I will protect you.
But who protects you?
Oh, no. I can protect myself quite well.
From Gloria.
Gloria. Gloria has a lot of bark, some bite, but her bites don't make it all the way through.
She could access you, Bitsy.
No, she's accessed Little Trash Boy and a select few of the other marionettes. She cannot access me. I appreciate
All right.
the worry.
Of course. I mean, you're all but the mother to me.
And Bitsy kind of bows at the waist and kind of looks around the tent and then looks back at Dilly and says, Was there anything else, dear? I do have a lot of work to do so that,
I have many questions.
Oh, all right. Well, help me. And she's going to start pointing at things that she wants him to fold and put back in their place. And while they do that, he can ask any questions.
Well, who else needs to go? That's been a lot of time on my character. What are you doing? Go back to Felicia.
Felicia. Oh God. Felicia.
And
Felicia.
And obviously, I did take the picture and all that. And left the other picture on her nightstand, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And Gloria has not been to her bedroom yet.
Okay.
She's been preparing for the circus, so she's been kind of getting her actual performance tent ready. Yeah, she has not.
And in the meantime,
bedroom.
I will help Bitsy clean
up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right then, Felicia.
I think that I would try to go around the base to get to my mother at least twice. And then after that, just be like, and just wander into the tree and take me to Grandma.
So wait, where did you leave off?
She left Joel, walked out of the tree.
Okay, so
out of the elevator.
Okay, so you're out of the elevator. You're in the cast and crew area.
Yep.
Okay. And you apologize to the Bitsy.
Yep. That was it. And then she left the cub and ran, going instinctively. And at that point, she would try to go into the tree, not into the tree, but around the tree, and see if she can get to her mom. But she wouldn't spend too much time on it. She's more interested in this new shit.
Yeah, and there's really not a good way of accessing the tree unless you have access to the elevator, so you wouldn't find anything.
So I'm feeling my grips, man. I need to go see Grandmama.
Grandmama. Okay, so in that case, you want to go see Gloria?
Yeah, I might as well die quickly.
Christ, please call her Grandmama on her fucking face.
Grandmama.
Excuse the fuck out of you.
It sounds like a Dilly statement. Grandmama.
Right. Grandmama. All right, so at that point, if you are approaching the tree with the intent of visiting Gloria,
yeah,
you are a part of the circus, and Dilly and Gwynny already know, that's kind of how they get access to Joel, because they never want to see Gloria. It's usually Joel. But it's you walk towards the tree with the intent of seeing one of the two. And as you're doing that, as you're walking around the tree, you see that doorway open again. And it's only the number 2, because your intent is to see Gloria.
she'll notice right off that it's a little bit different than previous times, and she's going to go ahead and press the button
And the doors
and take a
close.
deep breath.
Yep, the doors close, and you don't feel yourself moving, but eventually they open up into that lush, lavish parlor. And Gloria is standing right in front of you in the foyer. And she's kind of got her head tilted to the side, curiously. Why are you here?
Well, I thought that maybe I could braid your hair for you while you get ready and put your makeup on, and maybe just maybe we could have a little bit of a talk.
All right. You can't do my hair, but I'm willing to allow you to do my makeup.
Oh, okay. I know how to and she's going to lift up her veil, and you just see the lightest bits of makeup, and it kind of looks like funeral makeup, so it's got that uncanny effect. I don't think that I'm the best for makeup, Grandmama. I think, but I'm gonna grab out my thing, and I got this little purse, and it's got a little cinch snatch, and I'm gonna kind of just twist it, and I'm gonna pull out a locket, and it's got a picture of Mama when she was about 4, and I'm gonna hand it to her, and so I know that maybe you don't know why you was happy when you ran into Mr. Kitty and them, and our new friend, Mr. Copycat, but we was in your we was deeper in the tree. We was at like 7, and then we came across your scarabs and the locked door with them special words to you, written in your hand, and well,
I'm sorry, you broke into my private space.
oh no.
And then
No, we didn't break nothing. No, the doors was left open. Yeah,
who the
see,
fuck left the door open?
well, we waited, and one of y'all, I don't remember which one it was, but, we snuck in after it. Maybe it was Joel, I'm not sure. You know what? It was you. We snuck in after you. It was just because, well, it wasn't our fault. We didn't know that there was extra numbers, and we hit the numbers, and well, I found the cradle and the church where y'all was supposed to be married.
Shut up.
And
stop talking. Get out.
I can't.
Girl. Young woman.
I can't. But I can't leave. You're my family.
I don't have a family. I had one.
That's because you got my mama dead up in that thing back behind the tree. But I'm your granddaughter, and you know it. And I want to know.
16 hit.
Oh, it hits.
She's going to backhand her. The second she says we're family, you got my mama dead, she gets a backhand to the face.
Okay. I'll cripple straight down to the ground. But I'm gonna kind of look up, and I'm gonna growl at her and be like, "Look, I didn't ask for this. I didn't want to be no part of none shit like this, and I didn't want to fall in love with Joel, and I didn't want to even like you. But fucking that's where we're at right now, and I am not leaving until you free my mama, you admit you're my grandma, and whoever the fuck, I just don't know. But goddamn, this ain't right.
Who the fuck did you just say you were in love with?
Well, you can't help it. It must run in the family.
Get out.
No, I can't. I don't have the saucer and the teacup no more, and I can't leave. And
I'm sorry.
Just
what?
give me.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, we made it all the way to the saucer,
And
and
then?
we went down your hole, and your bugs came out. We're just trying to free you.
Free me. You ruined everything.
Didn't ruin shit.
No.
Your man still loves you, and yeah, well, he's, why don't you just, in the name of love, just fucking leave and I'll take your spot. You ain't nothing but a crusty bitch anyway, Grandmama.
You stupid girl. If you do not leave, I will harm you, and it will not be pleasant.
Can I take my mama?
Where do you think she is?
She's in the back of the tree, in the y'all got her back there. I seen her.
That's none of your business. You don't even know her.
I don't need to know her.
She was mine.
I'm yours too.
Get out.
I can't. Tell me who my father is.
You think I know?
You got to. You got mama. You gotta know what happened. I don't know my mama. You got, God damn it, Gloria. Come on, be forthright and tell me something. And I'll leave.
Alright,
Shit, I'll go as far as I can.
Here we go. Forthright. I am your grandmother. There you go. Forthright. Leave.
I need more. I already knew that.
You didn't tell you something you didn't know. You just tell me. Forthright. There we go. That's what you get.
So what about my mama?
What about her? She was lovely.
Right,
She was my favorite person in the world. And she didn't deserve what happened to her.
What happened? Please, tell me. You know that I grew up with... Come on, please.
Oh, you whiny thing. Alright, she met a bad person, fell in love with that bad person, became pregnant with said bad person, and when she told the bad person that she wanted to have the baby, the bad person harmed her.
Is that why my crib's here?
I had planned to raise you myself. That was not how it turned out.
Is it because you sent me away so I didn't end up like Dilly and Gwitty were supposed to?
I sent her away. I thought it would save her. I thought it would make things better.
How can... I know that you don't want to be here anymore fighting against Joel. I know that you don't want... I know I can feel that you care about these assholes as much as I do. And I don't think you're bad. What can we do to help you get away from the two guys?
Oh, darling. Oh, you've misread me. I don't give a shit about Gwynny. Dilly had promise, failed. You are an extension of a memory that I have no wish to relive. Please leave.
Why do you keep her body? It's all done up in glass like it's a fairy tale. Like you're waiting for her love's true kiss or some shit. I mean, you're kind of delusional if you think that preserving a memory that maybe, I don't know, did you think that she hurt you? I'm sure that she didn't mean it. I know that she loved you. If she didn't love you, I wouldn't have any love in me because she wouldn't have been there for me at all. Maybe you just need to stop being, stuck up on yourself and maybe instead of looking in the mirror, take a look at the room. You got people that love you.
I absolutely agree. Read the room.
I know you want me to leave, but even I kind of love you. I mean, I look up to you. You're kind of an asshole. I like it. I want to kind of grow up to be like my grandmama, too. I mean, you're pretty powerful and all.
Don't call me that. I am flattered. I'm not grandmama.
Well, how about this? I won't call you grandmama, and you don't kick me out, and maybe I know that you might like this whole competition thing, but why don't you I don't know, try finding a different route? Killing each other and fucking burning on some Armageddon ain't the way to fucking win. Can't you just make them sprain a muscle in bed or something?
Good.
It's way easier.
What has Joel told you?
Oh, he didn't tell us. I was just, you're a foxy lady, man. I mean, if I was Joel and not related to you, I'd be like, you're pretty cool for an old chick, Let's just face it, you're beautiful. Now, how do we get you out of here for the kids,
Oh, darling, I do appreciate the effort, and the compliments, and I am a foxy lady, thank you. However, it's one or the other, unfortunately, and I would appreciate it if you would help Joel.
But Joel already got all the help he needs. He's got 2 of them.
No. It doesn't matter how many protégés or apprentices. It comes down to who can maintain the most magic at the capita of it.
Why would you handicap yourself?
I haven't handicapped myself.
You're plotting against yourself, ain't you? You're trying to make it so that Joel wins. What is the final what is the prize?
Life. Just
So basically what you're doing is committing suicide so that Joel can live.
it doesn't have to be that dramatic.
Oh yeah, right? Like I don't know, like maybe going to sleep so that the other one can stay awake for eternity or some shit. It's fucking brilliant. I love your plan.
That's how the game is won.
Well, I don't know. I think it's a dumb game.
As do I. But one has
Well,
to win.
and so you're purposely planning on losing so that everybody thinks.
Would you like to lose him?
Well, I don't even know him like you do.
No,
But
you
no.
don't. But you don't want to lose him either.
Right, but I don't want to lose you either.
You don't know me. And I've been
I don't
upfront
care.
to you.
That's family, man. I'm sure you had a sister, didn't you? I remember. Mama told me. I mean, it's coming back to me kind of in weird little ways, but yeah, you did. And then, like, some stuff happened, and you loved her too. But oh God, does he know? Everybody thinks you're such a bitch.
Of course he knows. He knows me more than any of you know me. And he understands. It doesn't matter.
Is that how y'all are talking about being free?
One of us can be free. We've been arguing over who that would be, and this is also none of your business.
Well, of course not. I mean, I'm just here as unbiased ears, except for I love both of you. And so that really, like, feels shitty to me. So, is there a way that y'all don't have to fight and we don't have to choose who wins? Like, can't we pit them two bastards against each other?
If we pit them against each other directly, none of anything around us would exist anymore. They have to play the game with us, because if they pitted themselves against one another, they would destroy the Earth. They would destroy the world.
Well, that sucks. Can't we get them to pick somebody else? Like, I don't know. Maybe.
Joel and I have been chosen. We've been raised for these positions. It's what we're going to do in the end of the day. All you can do is help me help him.
Well, I don't like this.
You don't have to.
I know.
No, it's all right. I understand. I don't like it either. But you must.
Do you got like, I don't know. I know that you do runes. I don't know his magic. Is there some kind of, like, do I need to give him something or something? This feels so wrong.
If you want... Oh, God. If you want to give a disadvantage to Joel, flood his room.
Oh, I thought you wanted him to win.
I do, but you're asking for all of the options. If you want me to win, flood his room. If you want him to win, do nothing.
What would flooding his room do?
It would destroy his tents.
Oh. But... Oh, shit.
His practical application, he creates all of his tents with paper to physically represent them. If you flood his cabin, the tents will disintegrate in the actual circus. I don't want you to do that. Do nothing.
Oh, I, I understand. What about Mama? I mean, what about her body? Is she just
She's preserved.
okay? And the tea set?
What about it?
Uh, what is with it? Like, what's its deal?
It's a tea set. You can go ahead and roll perception or actually insight. I'll counter you.
22.
Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, you win.
Oh,
You can absolutely tell that she is not telling you the whole truth.
is there? Okay, with this tea set, is it connected to you, to Mama, or is it connected to this circus?
You
You
are
don't have to answer. I am. I'm sorry. I get it from my family.
That's fair. All right. The saucer is yours.
The teacup.
Is mine. And the spoon was your mother's.
Where's the spoon?
I gave it to Joel.
Oh. Ah. Okay, one more thing. If you lose and I find out who my father is, do you want me to kill him?
No. Darling, he had no idea that you even existed. He's not at fault.
Okay.
So, one moment, and she'll turn around and reach into a dresser drawer and pull out a deck of cards. They're in a box, and she'll hand them to you. And the box is black. There's no labeling on it. There's nothing to signify what's in the box. But she'll hand them to you and say, you and your friends might benefit. Though my original advice stands. You should leave.
Well, once this is settled, I'll try to stay out of your hair, and I won't call you Grandmama no more.
Gloria is fine. Gloria is just Gloria.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna kind of awkwardly kind of put my arms up like I'm gonna hug her, and then just be like, and offer my hand for her to shake.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like this weird ass motherfucking scene of she puts her arms up to hug her and then puts her hand out, and as she puts her hand out, Gloria puts her arms up for a hug, but then she immediately puts her hand out and they're just kind of like doing this weird like arm dance for a second before they decide.
Scratching their hairs and shit.
White boy fist bump.
Yeah, like, oh, geez, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we're cool now. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Like, you go to fist bump, but like, they have their hand out for the high five. And it's just like, all right.
Bye.
This is so awkward.
Just kind of ends in a failed elbow shoulder bump.
And, yeah, 100% Gloria is going to try to physically, like, usher Felicia
Good talk.
out. Like, can
She
you
goes quickly, too.
now, please? Okay, bye. Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye. And
Bye.
you get a
I did. Bye, Felicia.
bye, Felicia. You get a quick ride.
Oh my god.
So perfect. You get a quick ride back to the main floor, and the doors open, and it's not like you have the option to stay in the elevator. It's like the doors open, and you are like kind of almost shoved out by a gust of air. And then the doors immediately close behind you.
I'm gonna kind of stand there for a second and... Oh, that was fucking weird. God damn it, I was so nervous. I didn't even ask half the shit I wanted to. Okay, and then she's gonna run and take off with these cards, and she's going for Gwynny.
Okay.
All right. So you burst.
I have a question.
Yes.
I think by now, wouldn't the circus be like open and busy?
Yeah, it's opening. But you guys
Okay.
are also kind of like, you've just been through some weird shit.
Oh yeah.
So Gwynny's in her personal quarters. And Felicia,
Gwenny's taking the night off.
yeah, Felicia,
Yeah.
as you rush the door, like the flap of Gwynny's tent, you hit it because you're running and you're going through it, and then you just hit like a solid wall. She has locked her tent. That was you knocking.
Gwynny.
Yeah, just yeah. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. Get up. And I mean, I have bedhead. Complete bedhead. Bedbeard too.
Red beard.
Imagine there's
bedhead.
little drool coming out of her mouth, kind of stringing down one side of her beard, and she collapsed in her clothes. She didn't even take off her. The only thing she took off was like her leather corset and her weapons belt. Just collapsed. Just dead collapsed. Open the door. Open the door to the tent. Come on in. Sorry.
Oh,
What?
no, it's okay. Hey, guess what? There's a lot of shit that's happened.
What's
So, I'm really sorry for
No. What time? Seriously, what time is it?
Well, they're just about to go up on the stage, if that's what you mean.
What? Did I sleep the clock around? It feels like I just got to sleep.
You did just get to sleep, honey. I'm waking you up because I just got back from, I went and visited Joel, and I went and visited Gloria.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So you know how Gloria's like your mama and shit?
Gloria's not my mama. I had a mama. I don't remember my mama, but I had a mama.
Well, you know how like Joel's your dad and she's your circus mom?
Oh, okay. All right. Just a minute. I need some. Sit down there. Just sit down. Don't talk for just a minute while I get myself organized, okay?
Oh, you don't have to hurry up. It's just interesting.
And
Don't talk.
yeah.
I'm going to pull out the cards while she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah, I will wander around, take my shoes off finally, yawn big again, see myself in the mirror, say, oh shit, and rapidly wash my face and pull my hair into some sort of semblance of order, and pour myself a very large glass of water and sit down across from her and proceed to take a couple drops of willow bark tincture and some water. And look at her and say, okay, now start at the beginning, but please go slowly and try to be succinct.
Okay, so you know how we just got done doing that whole elevator thing, and
There be
I'm gonna
any?
pull a card out and look at it. And okay,
Do I see the cards?
get her kind of down on my like my hand on my belly, and so the table's up to about my chest, and I'm just kind of looking through them like a little bit.
Wait. What have you got there? Where did you get those?
Well, shit. That's what I was trying to tell you. So, look.
No.
Gloria's my grandma.
Stop. Okay, I understand. We'll revisit that in a minute. Who gave you the cards?
Well, Gloria did. She said.
Put the cards down. Don't touch them.
She said help.
No. Please try to believe me.
I do.
That I maybe have some knowledge about cards.
I do. That's why I came to you first.
Thank you. Now
So I'll go ahead, set them down.
Put the cards down, and I'm going to go and get a piece of silk and use the silk to spread the cards out on the table.
Okay.
So that I am not touching the cards, and she's not touching the cards.
Okay.
And what do I see?
You see every single card on the back of it is black. If you do the cool little magician's trick to flip them all over, you'll see 19 cards with different faces on them.
I would like to do the magician's trick to flip over one card at a time to see if I recognize the cards.
So you see the Ember, which depicts a smoldering pile of embers in a fire pit. You see the Turnabout, which shows a scapegoat in distress.
And I stop right there.
All right.
What's this?
These are not tarot. These are something else. We need to stop. You need to not look at these cards. We need to not mess with these cards. And I rapidly turn them back over and using the silk, stack them up. So far, I have not touched these cards. And I'm going to bundle them up in the silk, tie the silk shut, and then I'm going to look at you again and say, do you trust me?
I trust you. I think that you should keep those on you because
I'm going to arcane lock the silk.
Winnie.
All right.
Winnie, I think that Gloria wants Joel to win.
I don't know whether she does or not, but we're not going to do anything more with these cards until we know a lot more about them. I want to explain something to you, and then I want to hear everything you have to say, okay? I'm fully awake now. Trust me. My cards, the cards I read, they're descriptive. They describe what could happen, they describe what has happened, and they describe what will happen. These cards are prescriptive. If you use these cards, they change what will happen.
You mean like spells?
Yes, they change you, they change me, and they change the future.
Do you know how to stack the deck?
Don't do it in a way that I understand, and they don't do it in a way that's predictable.
Well, shit, this is one of them things that we only use if we have to.
Yes.
You need to put this in your pocket so Mr. Kitty don't end up like, I don't know, whatever
Well,
kind of spells I got on it.
It's locked now. No one can access it except me right now.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and set them over here on the shelf. And nobody knows you have these cards except you and me right now, okay?
Well, Gloria knows
Of
because she
course,
gave them
Gloria.
to me.
But tell nobody else.
Oh, no, I don't even know what they are.
You know how you tell everybody everything?
I do not.
Dear, no, face this about yourself. You do.
What do you mean I do? I know, Christopher.
Darling, if you have a secret, 5 minutes later you don't. You tell everybody everything. And that's something I love about you. But you cannot tell anybody about these cards, okay?
Okay, I'll try to. Do you got an arcane lock for my mouth then?
No, you are going to have to be responsible. Just like I'm going to have to learn to be much more responsible too. Tilly and I have been really irresponsible for a really long time, and I am realizing that we have a lot of sins to answer for.
Okay, yeah, talk about them sins.
You're going to have to be responsible for keeping these cards away from people that could get really badly hurt with them.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. So, okay, so, and I'm going to break down everything that Felicia and both Joel and Gloria talked about, with the exception of the please don't call her grandmama.
And about halfway through this, I say, about halfway through her breaking down, I say, fuck it, and I get out the whiskey.
And then we're going to keep talking. And, you know, she really wants, I think she's telling the truth about, you know, wanting Joel to win. Because she's basically wanting to commit suicide so that, you know.
How fucked is this? He wants to die so that she wins. She wants to die so that he wins. And neither one of them will even consider getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Neither of them even realize that the other one still fucking cares.
They can't leave.
On a side note, that's what you call a double whammy, baby.
It is. Do you walk in at this point in time, Copy?
Oh yeah, I'm just exploring. I found this random tent, and I'm just like, oh.
Well, you heard our voices inside.
Okay, yeah, so I'm in.
Yeah. So, hey, Copy, you want a drink?
Some tea.
Huh?
He would ask you. He would say, "Yes, please. Can I have some tea?"
Oh yeah, just a minute. I'll go ahead and brew tea. You're right. I probably should be drinking tea too. Here, Felicia, if you want any more of this, you can have it. Otherwise, we'll put it away, okay?
Yeah, I definitely want some more of this whiskey, man. I mean, well, at least I'm finding out that you know, it ain't that creepy with Joel, but like, oh my God, that was close. I dodged a bullet on that one.
You did, and I think you better continue to keep it that way. I'm sorry, honestly, I understand the attraction. Never felt any of it, of course, but I understand the attraction, but no, he is... Sweetheart, he is so fucked. He is fucked 3 ways from Sunday. Even if he didn't want to die, even if he wasn't trapped in this magical shithole, even if he wasn't under a death curse from some uber-powerful, god-altering wizard fuck-all thing, he's in love with Gloria.
If they're really gods, can't they be turned into people? Like, ain't that like?
No, that's a good idea. I like that idea. Dilly,
yeah,
and I call you on your communication thing. Dilly,
Yes.
what are you doing, darling?
Fishing.
Fishing for...
Oh, what's up?
Oh, we're having a bit of a confab in my tent upstairs. You want to come join us?
You're having a what?
A conversation. Coffee is here. Felicia's here. I'm here. Oh my. We're all here.
The gang's all there.
Yes. Come join us, sweetie.
All right. Click.
So I will bustle around and make tea and kind of stall until Dilly gets there.
I'll play a little bit of like some lo-fi jazz for like studying type beats.
Oh, absolutely. All the lo-fi beats. Yeah.
Pretty good at that.
Way there.
Huh?
He's like super giddy. Like it's been a hell of a couple days. So he's feeling that itch. It gets him buttons.
Uh-huh.
So, but he's making his way to the tent. Or wherever you are.
Okay, yeah, we're
pretty good
upstairs
at that
in my
music.
sleeping tent.
Mm-hmm.
You're amazing, Poppy. How long have you been playing?
Is the circus open? Or
Yeah.
is it still...
Yeah, it's
Just
already
about.
opened at this point.
Oh, excellent. So I'll be scanning the crowd on my way.
Go ahead and roll. What's your passive, and then roll perception for me.
Passive is 24.
All right.
Who asked me that question?
Oh, I did.
I was asking, Felicia was asking if you was, how long you've been playing music.
Well, ever since I could understand music, so, I'm 10 years old. So, I guess, like, when I was 4?
That's pretty interesting. I like it. And I'm gonna kind of just lean back and listen for a while.
And Dilly, with your nat 20 plus 9, Jesus effing Christ. Yeah, 100% as you're walking through, you notice. Hold on one second. I have like a list of NPCs. Give me one moment.
Oh, you got a little list of bad guys for Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh.
It didn't.
All right. You see, weirdly, you notice a young boy, and he's by himself. That's why you noticed him. He doesn't have any parents around him, but he's dressed in a zoot suit, much like yours. And he's just strolling through like he owns the place. And oddly, he's headed straight for the tree. Like he's been here before and he knows exactly where he's going.
I'll absolutely follow. Is he human?
Yes, he is a human child.
Am I downwind?
Yeah, you're behind him.
Okay. Smells human.
Smells human, looks human, but you recognize that, he's not a dwarf. He's not like a small race. He is a small human child, maybe like 9 or 10.
Okay. Absolutely will follow.
All right. And we are going to close the night there.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What a session. My God.
holy guacamole, guys. Yeah, we went 3.5 hours.
I love